Heyo, everybody. We are back with another campaign. I am working on getting our avatar set up because OBS is giving me some trouble. So y'all see me messing with stuff as we're playing. I try to get our avatars reset up. But uh, pass it over to you, Nick.
All right, everybody. So today we are having our adventures aboard the Charlotte, which is a standard-sized sailing vessel. Y'all have been traversing the ocean for about 2 months now on your way to a deserted island that's not on any nautical charts.
Just begun.
um, y'all are estimated to be about 3 days out from your destination when you are all called out by a scruffy sounding voice. Everybody aboard the poop deck! We need to have a meeting. So, what do y'all do?
I go.
All right. Is everybody going to go to
I'm
the
the
poop deck?
last one to show up.
All right.
No. I'm the last one to show up.
Oh, the new guy, huh?
I come out as cheerful and positive as I always am. You know, I'm the
Alright.
shining star of this crew, so gotta be
Standing in the
positive
back.
and merry all the time.
As y'all all come up to the whatever you call it, the poop deck, I guess. You are confronted by a very large, very fat GIF man with a large pirate hat. He's got a peg leg, and y'all know what a GIF looks like, right?
I do not.
I think, if I remember correctly, it is the hippopotamus people.
Okay,
Yeah, they look like hippo people, basically.
gotcha.
So he's got a very
Okay.
small peg leg on his very large body. Comical, if you will. And a large black coat is draped over his shoulders. You all know him since y'all have been traveling with him for 2 months. You would know this man is your captain. His name is Scruffy, Captain Scruffy.
Scruffy.
Gruffy!
So Scruffy pats each of you on the shoulder as you're coming up from below deck, and except you said you are last, correct? Let me see if I'm gonna get your name right. Cot is you're right. You're last, right?
Yeah.
He gives you a hearty slap on the back. He's like, "Of course, the new guy's gonna be last. Line up over there on the port side where we're gonna have a meeting about our mission." So he lines y'all up, and he's like, "Okay, I know we've been traveling for a couple of months now, but this will be Cot's first mission with all of us, and we've just been sailing. It's been easy going. But I want y'all to introduce yourselves to Cot. Cot will introduce himself to y'all, and that way we can get on our way, and I can tell you what we're doing here. So Cot, start us off."
Hello, I am Cut. How do you do?
All right. Would you like to introduce your? How do you look?
No, that's all I got. The man of many words, or Triton of many words.
Okay.
I'm lanky. I'm like a fish man, like carrying a trident. I got some pretty basic armor on. I got a net and a lasso and a net twirled up. I don't know. How do you hold a net?
I don't know. Around your waist, maybe. I don't know.
Like attached to my belt, I guess. I got a net,
Mhm.
just ready to, provide dinner, catch some fish, or entangle the enemies.
He goes. He walks up. He's like, "This guy comes super well recommended from old Redbeard. Apparently, he's been a pirate for a really long time. Skills second to none. All right,
Yes.
Saltwind, you're next. Go ahead. Tell Cot who you are." Daniel.
Who?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at stream. Yeah. So I am a. Hold on. Let me get back to my character sheet because I changed windows. I'm a turtle. I got like emerald green skin, red eyes. My shell has seen a lot of battle, so it's a tapestry of all the fights and raids that we have gone on throughout the years of being with this crew. And I am a bard, and yeah, I do not have a voice for him yet, so
That's
uh,
fine.
talking in third
Yeah.
person. But yeah, Mako Saltwind Shellbreaker is the name, and I'm the star of the crew, or the shining star. I'm a ray of light. I am a positive figure on this ship.
Right.
Say,
I
you
also handle some music, along with
You look like one of my favorite meals.
Meals. Scruffy
Turtle
interrupts.
soup.
Saltwind here saved my life. Shining Light's right. Saltwind here saved my life so many times I can't even count. This guy's been traveling the high seas started traveling the high seas at a younger age than even I. He's great.
It was not an insult.
All right. All right, Typhoon, take it away.
The name's Foon. Typhoon. I am the best looking air genasi you've ever seen. My hair's like a cloud, and I always have this air about me. My family kicked me out, though, so I'm a pirate, but I still wear the clothes of high nobility from my kingdom.
All right. Fancy looking bugger, but Typhoon's always got your back. And then nobody needs no introductions. Thundercat.
Y'all know me. I'm Thundercat. I'm your entertainment and relax. Hey,
You
hey,
sound
hey.
funny.
Stay out of my way. Alright? Peace.
All right, nobody mess with Thundercat. We'd all would have had a lot of long, boring nights if Thundercat wasn't on board.
Who got a cheeseburger?
Yes, very entertaining. Very
And
entertaining.
obvious, y'all will be heading the main expedition force, but obviously we also have some people in support. We've got me, Captain Scruffy. We got our first mate over there, and he points to a just very standard looking dwarf, big old red beard, long red hair. He just kind of looking at some nautical charts over somewhere on the ship. And if you guys need anything else done, any small errands or some cleaning, we got our cabin boy. We got Skipper right here. He points over, gestures towards a small, like maybe 14, 15-year-old human kid. He's like, "Hey, how are you?"
Oh, hello.
Gesturing towards all of y'all.
I remember you. You were the one scrubbing the poop deck.
There's not. You can eat off of this this poop deck if you wanted, and there's not a rat dropping as far as the eye can see.
Typhoon reaches down and puts his finger over the base, and there's a little bit of dirt, and says, "You could do better next time."
You look into the eyes of the cabin boy, and you can see his soul is crushed, his heart wrenched in twain, and it turns around with his head
How come
fallen.
I'm always the same spaceship on Daniel? I'm not minding, but is that
You
like
can change it.
preset? Oh really?
Yeah, you can
it's
change it.
it's a thing. Yeah, you set yourself, so it's whenever you want to change it.
How do I change that?
I'll DM you.
But anyway,
Sorry, I know it's nothing to
he-
do with the session. My bad.
he walks away with his head hung low and towards a mop and bucket that's on the other side of the ship. And of course we've got our helmsman, good old Azure Bones, and he points over towards the steering wheel, and just a very, very bluer than the sky, water genasi, who doesn't say a word, doesn't even look up, and he continues to steer the ship.
Blue
I'm
water
interested. There
genasi.
we go. Okay.
So now that we all have our introductions through, we kind of have know a little bit more about each other. We're on a mission, folks. We have a treasure to find. So he pulls out a map. He slaps it on a barrel that's in front of all of y'all. Tells y'all to gather around. So
I
he said,
do
"We
as the
don't
captain
know."
orders.
And this is a nautical chart, not a map of the island or anything. It's just has an X, what seems like just in the middle of the ocean. He said, "There's a small deserted island that's supposed to be right here. Like I said earlier, we're about 3 days out from this island, so we're getting close. We have there's a treasure. There's a legendary treasure that's that went missing here. Hold on. Apparently, a crusader who stole a holy relic and a lot more got lost out here, and this is supposedly where he ended up. So we're searching for his treasure."
I do love
Uh,
treasure. Will we
and
be fighting any elementals?
well, we don't know. This is a deserted island.
Back home, they call me the elemental monstrosity
Why do they call you that? Call you that?
because I killed all the elementals.
So you are the monstrosity to the elementals?
Yes, that is what I said.
Okay. So our goal here is we're just trying to get all this. We're just trying to find all of this hidden treasure. We were actually hired by the Holy Church to find a specific relic.
Mm-hmm.
So we were told we can have everything, all the treasure, except for this very specific thing by the church, and it is apparently it is a rosary that, when touched, affects your mind. So if you see any rosaries, don't directly touch them. They have it has some sort of magical effect. We weren't given any details about it.
Can
Aye, aye,
Thundercat
Captain.
roll just in case I might have in the past slept with like a high member of the church for money because I'm a prostitute? Can I roll and see if like I recall what it does if they would have let that slip?
So you want to roll a history check?
Yeah, well, I don't know. There's a high chance I probably prostituted it up with a
So-
church member.
I will
So-
say.
He doesn't know how to
Yeah.
DM this.
No. I want everybody to roll a history check really quick. Actually,
Okay, done. And it's honor system, right? Like,
it should pop up.
uh huh.
Like
18.
All right. So Thundercat, you're the only one who passed it. Well, maybe
I haven't rolled yet. Sorry.
Thundercat's the only one who passed it. So Thundercat,
Okay,
you recall
DM it to me. DM it to me. Don't.
when you were just started out your sex work.
That's a long time ago.
You
It's been a long time.
you serviced a relatively high member of the church, and you heard him sleep talking after you finished the deed that a young crusader by the name of Sergeant Reginald had made off with something very valuable, something that was very dangerous, and that they needed to get back. He seemed to be turning around his nightmares like he was very troubled that this was missing.
Okay. Okay.
So it's dangerous. Whatever it is. So this mission was approved by the church, but it also comes with a second mission. And I don't have any country names, so please don't ask me what the name of this country is. I'm just gonna tell you right now. There's the Empire. We're just gonna refer to it as that. They also are looking for something that supposedly was stolen by Sergeant Reginald. At the same time as this holy relic, and it is simply referred to as a ring with an amber glow. So, your mission is twofold. You're trying to recover this ring with an amber glow and this rosary that has magical properties.
Okay.
Everything else that you find on this island, you can keep, no questions asked.
Honestly, can Thundercat roll something to let her know if that ring would go with her eyes or not? Can I? What is it, like a taste roll? Like, do I have taste?
You may roll an insight check if you like.
Uh-huh.
What color are your eyes, by the way?
Brown, like pools of honey in the sunlight.
Okay.
Rolled 21.
Okay. You know that this would complement your eyes very well.
Ooh, girl. Oh no, might not find that ring. Mhm.
Hey, this is part of your mission. So anyway, so this is if you can return those two things, you'll be compensated handsomely by both of those organizations, respectively. Okay. Now I want, while Captain Scruffy is explaining this to you, I would like all of you to do a perception check. Where the fuck? Oh, there it is.
I rolled a 15.
16, 15, 11. All right. Everybody but Saltwind sees a twinge in his eyes as he's talking about the this mission and this deserted island. That maybe there's some sort of pain or something along those lines.
Like personal pain, I guess.
Can't
Yes.
get enough
Okay.
pain.
I want everybody but Saltwind to roll a wait, actually sorry, it needs to be more specific. Let's see. Saltwind, you don't roll anything. I want Cot to roll an insight check, and I want Typhoon and Thundercat to roll a history check.
I mean, I'm the most intelligent prostitute that's ever been on this boat, so.
Apparently.
With a 20, motherfucker!
All right. So you passed. Okay, the insight check didn't pass, so you don't think anything of it. Both history checks pass. Y'all remember that there was a time in a past voyage with good old Scruffy that you overheard him crying into his ale while just talking with Azure Bones, the helmsman, about a mission on a deserted island that just went awry. Did not turn out well, and how he lost something precious.
Did I soothe his woes as a prostitute and get more information?
If you like to have done that, you perfectly could have. But no, you don't get any more information, but you can.
Oh, well, then never mind. No, never mind. I don't do it for free.
Now you can ask him about it if you want, but that's up to y'all.
So I kind of fluff up my breasts. And what's the nearest food thing near me?
Some bread and some lemons.
I take the bread and lemons and I just walk up to him. Hey, honey. Baby, I hear you've been having some problems about a prior mission, and I just like shove all the bread in my mouth at once and like engulf it and gorge myself on it.
Okay.
What's
What
been
the fuck
bothering
is
you,
this
baby?
character?
And I just shove a lemon in there and start chewing as I listen with like just like the most seductive look in my eyes I can have.
All right. Roll a persuasion check with advantage. Advantage will be +5.
Actually,
baby!
I need a portion.
So I have a 16.
All right. So you persuade him. He looks you in the eyes. He's like, "Oh, Thundercat, this island.
I forgot
I've been here before."
a Goliath. I had you very like kind of equal proportion to everybody else, but you gotta be bigger.
Yeah, I do,
you
I
made
do,
him
I
big.
do, yeah. Huge, I gotta
and
be
he-
huge.
He looks you deep in your brown eyes, and he says, "I didn't know how to ask, but if y'all could potentially find out what happened to my old crew here, I would greatly appreciate it."
Were they killed by
How
elementals?
would you show your appreciation, baby?
He says, "If you show, he will give you half of his portion of the proceeds of this mission if you bring back like exactly what happened to his old crew."
Exactly. Like I need to like, wow, that's gonna be tough, Nick. I'm just saying,
Like, okay, like he wants to know.
he needs closure. He needs catharsis.
He needs closure. That kind of thing.
All right, cool. I hope you're keeping these side
I-
missions touchdown, Nick, because I'm not. I'm
I
Yeah,
Thundercat.
these are
I don't
all-
do that for no man.
I
These
would-
are all part of the thing.
I would
Alright.
I would like to start playing him a little ditty on shit. I got like 7 fucking instruments that I'm proficient with. Hold on, let me see which one I
So
want
I'm
to
gonna
use.
hype him up, and I'm just gonna do my war drums that I currently have on me,
Okay.
and I'm gonna play him. Oh, baby, let mama cheer you up, and and I just start playing him a very seductive and inspirational war drum melody.
Okay. Daniel, roll performance with advantage.
What? Okay.
Hey, you're helping him. He said first.
Okay, fair. Fair. I mean, I was already talking to him, but fair. I'm
I mean,
Thundercat.
are
I'm
you
the main
only...
character.
Never mind. No worry. Let him just do it. I don't. I don't care.
Oh,
I'll be right back.
yes.
Okay, never mind. You do it with advantage.
17.
He's into it, man. He's feeling a little bit better. He has full faith that everything you've done for him and the crew before today, especially over the past 2 months, he has full faith that you'll bring back every little piece of information that you can find about.
I
his
haven't
old
swallowed any of the food I put in my mouth yet, by the way. I'm just saying that.
Okay. I thought Thundercat would have already swallowed for sure.
Oh, no, that's part of the seduction. When? You don't know.
Okay. Yeah, it's more exciting that way. All right. So, at this point, we can explain what's happening when Daniel gets back. We can re-explain it to him.
All right, I'm
You
back.
hear okay. You hear a song that seems to be overpowering y'all's music. I want all of y'all to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
All right, worst one, of course. Let's go. 5.
Okay.
I rolled a 6.
All right. If you rolled a 10 or higher, you passed. So Saltwind and Thundercat, the 2 people who were performing. I guess you were just too enthralled in your own music to realize that you both get enthralled, and you start walking towards the edge of the boat. Kot and Typhoon, I would like you both to roll a.
I walked seductively.
I would assume. Kot and Typhoon, if you would both roll me a you can either roll me a perception or an investigation, depending on how you want.
By the way, I was playing my yarting, if you're curious.
Damn it.
Kot had turned around to go sit on a crate and meditate,
Okay.
but he's
Okay.
still walking towards the crate.
All right, Typhoon, you don't know where the song's coming from. Excuse me. You're looking around. You're trying to find it, but it just seems to be coming from every direction. But Kot,
Yeah,
you
I am
see,
highly annoyed by the clashing music, though.
well the other music should have stopped because now they're in trance and walking towards the edge. So Kot,
Oh,
you do both notice that they're walking towards the edge of the boat. But Kot, you notice that in the water there's a mermaid and she's singing a song.
Okay. I don't know anything about mermaids. It sounds like a siren, though, kind of.
Kinda,
they're
yeah, basically.
enthralled, going.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
going
not
to
just
the
a
side.
manatee? It could be a manatee.
It's singing.
I see them going for the edge. And
Yes, you see them walking towards
Kot.
the edge that this is on.
Kot knows what the mermaid is. He lives in he is of the sea.
True. You would definitely know that this. You would know that this is her song, and she's entrancing them to come into the water, where she will probably attack them.
Okay. He's gonna turn around. He's not thinking about meditating anymore.
Okay.
He's gonna shout. What are you doing? Why are you walking towards the edge? There's a mermaid there. Do not go. Just louder than that. I don't know.
Louder than that. He's yelling at the rest of the party.
Yeah, I'm gonna, run over and try to shake on the shoulder. Like, hey, what are you doing? Why are you walking that way?
Okay.
Do not go. The mermaid is trying to get you.
Okay.
We're playing,
who
but
are you
we're
doing that
walking.
to?
Right?
What?
You said, are we
What do you-
playing while walking? Did you say we got entranced by it, right?
No. Yeah, you're not playing your music anymore. You're still holding your instruments, but you stop playing it. You're just entranced and walking towards the edge. Who are
Ah.
you shaking?
Thundercat.
Thundercat.
The
All
one,
right.
I'm assuming Thunder's in the front. I don't know. Maybe that's the wrong assumption.
I am a leading lady, so I definitely would be in the front. I would.
And
Sure.
you're a giant, right?
Yeah, kind of. She's still considered a medium creature, but yeah, she's bigger than most.
Okay, so he's thinking maybe if I wake her up, we can keep the others from jumping off the side.
Yeah. So roll me another wisdom saving throw, but with advantage this time, David. Sorry, Thundercat.
Thank you. 21.
21. All right, yeah. So you're shaken awake, and you know exactly what this bitch just did to you.
And I go, oh, hell no. Looks
All
at
right.
my spells. I cast a 2nd level Thunder Wave at that bitch. Do I see her?
Yeah, you see her. You know exactly where she's at.
Boom. That
Alright.
is a Constitution 14 saving throw.
Okay.
And it's for, if she fails it, it's 8 damage.
All
It's
right.
8.
Well, she takes the 8 damage, and your thunderous roar completely eclipses her song. So now, Saltwind is also has broken free of the saving the thing, and the mermaid looks shocked and at awe that you just broke her spell, and she just turns to try to run away. So,
Okay. Can I take an action? Because Thundercat don't take none of that. I go, oh no, baby.
If anybody else would like to do something first, they can, since you just took an action.
I did. I'm so ready.
Yeah, I mean,
Y-
sure most of us like to do stuff too.
Sorry.
So what would you
Sorry,
like?
I'm just such a big leading lady, y'all.
Go ahead, Tay.
how close are we to where she is?
I would say you're probably from the edge of the boat. You're probably about 15 feet, and she's probably about 35, 45 feet out.
Okay. I want to Misty Step onto, I guess, whatever she's standing on.
Well, she's like a mermaid, so she's
Right.
not standing on it. She's just in the water.
Oh, she's in. My bad. For some reason, I thought she was like
Can you fly as
No.
an air genasi?
something.
I don't think they can. They might they might get a spell that lets them do stuff. I think they get. Is it Misty Step? They get something that lets them do something.
I get Levitate.
Oh, okay. You can cast Levitate, but you can't move when you levitate. You have to push and pull yourself away from with things.
Could you levitate and then Misty Step?
It says range 60 feet on Levitate.
But can't you just go up and down?
Yeah, I believe so. I think we had this issue one time with my character, or you used it when Locat was
that's right.
dead to
Now-
levitate me and pull me like a balloon.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't have anything, so Daniel, you can.
Well, if you have levitate and Misty Step, you might be able to coordinate those together. One's a bonus action, one's an action, correct?
Levitate is an action. Misty Step is a bonus action. But if she did those two things, she wouldn't be able to do anything else.
Yeah, that is true.
Excuse me.
What kind of creature is a mermaid? Like what type?
I don't know. Let me give me just a second. We'll just go under merfolk for this, I guess. That'd be what work. Humanoid, I guess.
Okay. All right.
You would know that as a whatever Triton.
Yeah, I can communicate with beasts, plants, elementals, and monstrosities with a swimming speed.
Well, you can probably communicate with her. She probably. I mean, let me make sure, but I mean, you can certainly try.
Okay.
You can certainly try to communicate if that is what you would like to do.
As he's after the thunderclap dies down, while Foon is misty stepping out. Was that what you were doing?
I think did you decide not to do that, or did you do that?
Well, I don't know if I can swim. But that was the idea.
I think everyone has a swimming speed, correct?
Yes.
It should be 30 feet, just like everybody's, unless
Um,
you have a specific difference.
How far out is she again? You're a
35.
spellcaster, so you could hit him from the coast or wherever you're standing right now.
Yeah.
Cot is gonna shout, "You might want to run if you don't want to die."
Oh, it looks like she's trying
To run or to die?
to run. She turned
Okay,
around and
okay.
is about to start swimming away, or at least it appears that way.
Okay, all right. She's heeding my warning.
Oh, she did that
Good.
before you said anything. As soon as you
God
got
damn
hit by Thundercats.
Okay, then I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna say, "Yeah, that's right. You better run."
Okay.
I don't have. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all I got. If she's running,
Okay.
let
So
it
she's
go.
running. You're yelling. Typhoon's not doing anything. Would you like to do anything, Daniel?
Yeah. It's definitely gonna be hard for me to fight in water. I mean, I got a swim speed, but I don't know
How far
how
away is this
fighting
mermaid?
works in
30,
water
35 feet away.
with melee. Do you have disadvantage in water? Because we never really fought in water too much.
I'm gonna say no, not on the surface of the water.
All
Just
right.
for the sake of ease of gameplay, I'm gonna say no if you're
All right.
swimming.
Then I am going to I'm going to make my way out to her.
Okay.
Um,
Well, how much movement do you have?
So I have 30 base, but I believe I get 10 extra for. Hold on, where is that shit at? Hold on 1 second. Sorry, got a lot of shit here. I never played a Tortle before.
That is fair. I've never played one either.
I think it's actually something from my college's swords that gives it to me, but.
So you were about, and I will say you were about 15 feet away from the edge. I'll say probably about 10 feet because you were wandering towards it, and then she's 35 feet from that. Off
Oh,
of the edge.
okay. So I thought she was 35 feet from us. Gotcha.
No. Just, I guess it would be more like 45 feet from you, but 35 feet from the edge of the boat.
Okay. Shit, I might not be able to do anything because I don't think I can get to her. Let me look at my spells again. I will try to silence her.
Okay.
Just in case she tries to do anything else. So for a duration, a sound can be created within or pass through a 20-foot radius created on the point of your choice within range. Any creature or object entering inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, which might not be good for y'all since y'all have a lot of thunder fucking spells. Creatures
Well,
are
Thundercat has a lot of thunder.
defeated. Well, Taylor does too. I think she's got both Thunderclap and Thunderwave
That's
as well. While entirely inside it, casting a spell that includes a verbal component is impossible in there. I will put that on the edge of it's 120 feet. I'll put it on the edge of the way she's swimming, so that the 20-foot radius is like hopefully she'll be going into it.
I got you. And that's not a save throw or anything. It's just a static effect in an area, correct?
Yeah, concentration up to 10 minutes. Takes one action.
You cast silence right in front of the mermaid as she's trying to flee. All right, Thundercat, what would you like to do?
All right.
She's
So
heading into this silence cube.
she is out of the range of my seduction spells.
Mm-hmm.
Which is sad for me. Inventory. Anything ranged. I throw my dagger at her.
All right, fucking do it. Make
All right,
a ranged throwing attack.
Yeah. Do I just do like a dagger attack? I forget how that works.
It's do a dagger attack using your dexterity modifier. We're just gonna do that.
Okay, so subtract 2 from this roll then.
Okay.
15.
15. You hit. Roll for damage.
7.
All right, your dagger stabs. How much thunder damage did she take earlier?
She took 8.
8. Okay. Your dagger stabs into its back, and as it's falling in, like it's falling into his silence cube, you hear, ah! And then you hear it cut off as she splashes in the water and drifts into the ocean, but you don't hear the splash.
So she dead.
She did. Your dagger is also still in her.
That's fine.
All right.
I'm okay with that.
All right. Well, if you don't want to retrieve your dagger,
I turn to the crew and I go, anybody pull that on Thundercat. That's what happens.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
there's 2 of us that are aquatic-esque people. I could always potentially retrieve it. I can hold my breath up to 1 hour, I believe.
you are welcome to try.
I have double swim speed, so
Excuse me.
I mean, if y'all want to get my dagger back, I would be very thankful.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's tag team it.
I got it. Before you even think about it.
Thundercat
Caught
loves
diving
the
off the
term
side
when
of the
men
boat.
say
No.
tag
I-
team it to her.
I put my arm around you and I'm like, let's go, and we walk off together.
Oh, I'm gone already. I'm swimming double. You're a turtle, man. I'm the hare.
How do you guys do this?
Wait, is it turtles that swim or tortoises that swim? Because isn't he a tortoise?
I'm a tortoise.
Good point.
I think he has swim speed still, though.
Yeah, I think
Tortoises
every
are land
creature has
creatures.
swim speed, and I can hold my breath up to 1 hour. So I'm assuming it's meant for being
Yeah.
underwater for up to
Yeah.
1 hour.
You have a 10-foot swim speed.
What?
Is it really? Oof.
Yeah, Daniel does. He can, but you can remain underwater. But you have a 10-foot swim speed.
Oof.
Yeah, as you're like hobbling over the side to try to like hop in the water and maneuver out there, diving off the side of the boat. Say,
All right.
I got this.
I
Swim
would
out
like
there and loot that body.
I would like for you to roll me an athletics check. Hold on, let me say your character caught.
Huh? I thought all creatures had a same swim speed. Man, then I should
No.
have really fucked y'all over last campaign then, because whew, y'all would have y'all would have been dead. I think.
I think all the basic classes have the same, but like some of the races, but some of the weird races have different amounts. What did you roll? 19. Oh, you dive like an Olympic, an Olympiad. Like you're straight into the water. Beautiful. Hardly even make a splash.
Yeah, humans are also 10 apparently.
I'm a
What's your
10.
I guess 10 is
Really?
the thing. I thought it was 30. I've always played 30.
But it was too.
I was wondering because I have a trait that says my swim
you're
speed
20
is the same as my walking speed.
Oh, okay.
No,
So yours is 30.
His-
So-
yeah,
Wait,
his
no,
is-
mine's 15 actually. It's 15. It's 15.
How do
Sorry,
you
I'm
get
reading
an
Reddit.
extra 5?
So what's your walking speed, Daniel? 20?
30. And it's
30?
40 if I attack.
I don't know. Reddit. I just looked at Reddit. It said 15. Reddit isn't God, but I mean, I
Yeah,
kind of
well, I just
like
saw
that.
from Reddit someone saying 10, so it's but then I see someone saying 15 as well. I don't really care. It's up to the DM, right? He's the one making the rules, so whatever he chooses.
Walking speed is 30 feet. Swim speed will be. I could have sworn swim speed was half, but
Yeah, I thought it was the same. That's how I played it last time. But
yeah, we'll go with the 10 or 50. We'll go with the 10 if that's what your character sheet says.
it doesn't say on the character sheet, which is weird. You think they would put it under the speed shit if you.
I don't know the last time we ever had to do swimming ever, to be real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's just
well,
go
you
10.
might have to do some of it. You might have to do some of it. Well, let's go 10. Okay. Sorry. You jump off super elegantly. Don't even make a splash. You're trying to retrieve the dagger, right?
Yeah, I get the dagger and loot the body. Maybe she has
You loot
something
the body?
magical.
She all she had was some cloth. You can take some scales off her if you want. She had a fishtail.
Sure, I'll grab some scales and the dagger.
You take the dagger. You maybe trim off a few scales before you swim back over to the boat and hop back up.
You
Alright.
you lost these? And Thundercat back her dagger.
I go to the inventory and add a dagger back. I definitely deleted that bitch instantly.
I didn't think somebody was gonna go get it either. To be fair.
I'll
Alright.
reach back to help Saltwind back onto the boat because he's still.
I mean, if you were just running away from me as I was trying to talk to you, I'm just gonna ignore you and be like, "Fucking newbie, man, Jesus!" Like,
Yeah, go off. Scruffy walks up to you. He's like, "My good man, see, this is why we hired you. We need people like you. With you and this great team that I've built, we're gonna conquer this island and retrieve Reginald's treasure."
Reginald.
Everybody, let's party! And then he just he gets Skipper to start pulling out a bunch of grub, some ales, and you have the rest of the night kind of just goes off without a hitch.
Thundercat finally swallows the bread and lemons.
That I did not realize you still had that in your mouth. All right. Okay.
yeah, like,
All right.
like,
I mean, hey, that's fine. She only swallows food when she knows there's more food present to replace it.
yeah, she's a chipmunk. Packs it in the cheeks until ready to be eaten.
What is for dinner, Nick?
Just classic rations. You got some more bread. There's more lemons.
Yo, we ain't got a Sanji on this
limes if
bitch.
you want to get a little limes if you want to get a little. No, there's no Sanji. You should have been Sanji.
I should have been.
Are there any sailors that look like they have a decent bit of coin that I can prostitute out of them?
You would probably not prostitute yourself out to the small child.
No.
You've already taken Scruffy for all he's worth.
Oh, how much is that? I don't have any gold in my inventory. How much is that?
10 gold.
Tingle.
He spends a lot on keeping the ship up to date.
I was about to say Scruffy is kind of broke. I donate 50 gold to the ship's coffers.
You realize Scruffy's just gonna use that all on Thundercat, right?
Yeah, that's the point. That's kind of the point.
All right. I'm just gonna tell you, David. Go ahead and add 50 gold. You're spending the night with Scruffy for the next few nights.
I mean, I'm.
Or however much 50 gold gets you. I mean, that's
I like Scruffy. You'll get him a discount. That's 2 nights.
all right. So the next 2 nights,
That's
which is the rest of this voyage, you're spending the night with Scruffy.
Oh, that's the rest of the voyage. Ugh. Okay, I'll spend the day with
I'm
other
about to say,
people.
you're like top tier, like 2 nights.
Well, no, that's just night. That's just nighttime. Other things will happen during the day. That's just
Yeah. Is everything happening? Yeah, I'm Thundercat. That's
You can say it eat like you do.
yeah. Like I'm literally the best prostitute that's ever existed.
Yeah. Okay, so the rest of the night goes off without too much going on. The whole time, for some reason, just Azure Bones didn't even move. He's just still steering that ship. Still didn't even flinch.
What food did I eat while banging Scruffy the first night? What was on the menu again? All the limes. You said limes to mix it up. Every lime. I take every lime.
You take all the limes.
I love how cooking always
barrel
becomes
of limes.
some part of our campaigns. It's like never can we have a campaign where cooking
Hey, yo.
isn't a thing. Yo, what's up?
Hey, what's up?
You have to eat, Daniel.
No, you don't. That's a lie.
I'm Cot is actually a Solarian. I get my energy from the sun and kelp.
Yeah.
Everyone else is going to get scurvy.
My last
Alright,
character
so-
was a Warforged. He didn't have to eat shit.
That's true. Yale, what do you have your character already built?
I do. I want to ask the party, would you rather have a Tempest Cleric or a Drake Warden Ranger?
Well, we don't have either, so that's good. There's
Tempest Cleric. We need more thunder things.
yeah, apparently.
Or the Ranger also has Thunder things.
By the way, I added a campaign link just for.
Yeah, I see it.
Gotcha. Cool.
All right. You'll have a chance to introduce your character in just like 2 or 3 minutes while you're getting that ready. Okay.
Yeah. Also, DM me a description so I can generate you an icon, please, and thank you.
Do not be quiet.
Water Genasi guy.
Oh, okay.
Are you a water genasi too?
I am. My name is Surge,
Good thing you
Alright,
weren't a water genasi, Taylor.
and I am a lieutenant.
All right. And you're a cleric, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Lieutenant in what
you-
army?
I was just joking because of Lieutenant Surge for Pokemon.
Oh,
Okay. So there is some. You are working partially for the church. What church? Please don't ask me because I don't have a specific name because this is a one shot. So it's just the church.
Okay.
Melia.
The ship was given a map of this area and hired with the explicit thing. We're just gonna catch you up real quick. You have 2 missions main missions and a side mission. Your main missions are there's 2 items that you're looking for. One for the church, one for the Empire. The church is looking for a rosary that has a magical effect that affects the mind. That's all you know about it. So be careful if you find a bunch of rosaries.
And an amber
Probably.
ring
And then there's a ring with an amber glow. The ring
that
with
I'm
the
probably
amber
going to
glow.
steal.
The,
Sorry.
the ring with an amber glow, the Empire is looking for. The rosary, the church is looking for. Everything else that you find, you can keep. You can keep any other treasures you find on this item. Those 2 things, you will be rewarded handsomely if you return them to their respective parties.
Okay.
Your side mission is the party uncovered that Scruffy has actually been here before on a similar mission in the past, but he lost like most if not all his crew. You didn't get any specifics, but you do know. So Scruffy would like any information on any pirates that he may have or his old crew that he
Yeah,
lost.
curious. Was I part of that old crew, or
No, it was before you joined.
Okay.
But if you had passed your checks, then you would have gotten a history check, just like the Thundercat and stuff got.
Gotcha.
Okay. So looking for
But-
2 artifacts, one for
Yes.
the church, one for what do you say their name was?
Just the Empire.
The Empire.
Yeah. So
And
your pirates
minor
are
objectives as well.
Yes, and that's the only minor objective that you currently have.
Okay.
All right. You missed. They fought off a siren. It was trying to get people to drown themselves, but they fought it off. So that was the first day. There's about 2 more days before you reach the island. So
Okay.
right now you're partying. You were sick in the med bay downstairs, so you're gonna come up. Well, maybe tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow morning. So we're going to the
I'll
second
feel
day.
better in the morning. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Okay, so we're going to the second day, and y'all noticed that. Sorry, what was your name again?
Surge.
Surge. Okay. And you have been traveling. You can choose to have travel with them longer, but you have been traveling with these people at least 2 months because that's when this voyage started.
Okay. So I know their names. I know the
Yes.
party's names
Yes.
because of
So
we've been okay.
yes. So you missed introductions. So Zach's character's name is Kot. He is a Triton. Daniel's character's Mako, or aka Saltwind. He is a turtle. Taylor's character is Typhoon, and she is, an air genasi. And then David's character is Thundercat. She is a Goliath, correct?
Yes. I think Yale saw the video about Thundercat years ago.
Probably.
I believe that. I have. So we got Kot, Mako, Typhoon, and Thundercat.
Yes.
Okay.
And now you search. There's also 4 other people that are NPCs that are. There's Captain Scruffy. He's the captain, obviously. You have First Mate Henry. He's a dwarf. He hasn't really done much yet. Cabin Boy Skipper. He's just a human. Oh, the captain is a GIF. So he's like a hippo person. He's got a little comically small peg leg and an eye patch and a big old captain's hat with a black coat over his shoulders. Just like
What did you say the first mate was?
Henry. He's a dwarf.
Henry.
He has a navy blue coat, but he has no eye patch or hat or anything. The cabin boy Skipper, just kind of wearing rags, just a human boy. And there's the helmsman, Azure Bones. He's a water genasi, and he has not done anything but steer the ship yet. He's been very stoic. Even when the siren was singing its song, didn't even move. Just kept steering.
Okay. So Azure Bones is the guy steering the helmsman. Okay.
Yes, the helmsman. That's the whole crew. And now you're caught up. Second day hits. So, would anybody like to do anything in the morning before?
Would you mind just copying those and posting them into Discord real quick so I can throw them into my notes?
Me?
Yeah, if you have it written down and easy to copy
do.
paste real quick. Just I'm gonna butcher the spelling of all this shit.
Okay, hold on.
Carl would like to go for a morning swim.
By all means, there's the names of the people, the NPCs.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Cock, you'll go for a morning swim. Is there anything you like to do while you're swimming?
Just laps around the boat. Just super quick laps, like just enjoying the sunrise and yeah.
So, Cot, you notice that there's a surprisingly, like, I'd say you're pretty versed in the waters and the currents and whatnot, and you feel the currents are a little weird today. They're a little warmer than normal, and you're not seeing very many fish down there. There's some, but there's not as many as you would think in the middle of the ocean.
Okay. Do I notice anything with the ship itself, like anything that needs repairs or barnacles to
Roll a
scrape
perception.
off?
Let's see here.
Critical failure.
Nah, you don't notice nothing,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Are you guys on roll 20 or just using the D&D Beyond dice
Neither.
roller?
Just-
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
we're just
dice roller D. Yeah.
everything's theater of the mind. We're just using that dice roller. I'm rolling physical dice just so I can roll physical
Gotcha.
dice.
Yeah, because
But
I'm DM technically, but not technically.
Would anybody else like to do anything else right now?
Since it's my first day feeling better,
Yeah.
I want to go talk to the other party members and just be like, guys, I've been kind of laid up for a couple days. What's been happening? What happened yesterday, the day before? Any news?
Does anybody want to tell him in character? what
Typhoon
happened?
actively doesn't tell him and goes to work out in the corner.
Okay.
Caught still swimming.
All right, what's up with Typhoon? Damn.
Typhoon's just being Typhoon, man.
All right.
Caught still swimming. I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Um,
All right. I mean, did Caught yell out that there's not a lot of fish in the ocean?
I
did
don't know.
he say
I don't know.
anything? Okay.
He's still swimming, so that's up to him if he would like to tell the party that.
Okay. I will just kind of hang back, maybe eat some breakfast.
Um, when you come up and after you talk to a few of the party members, Captain Scruffy will walk up to you and he'll be like, "Good to know you're doing better. It's you've been sick down there for a little while, Serge. I was a little worried that you wouldn't be able to get on go to the island. Oh, by the way, the party members are like the I forget what I called y'all. The exploration party. Y'all are going on the island. The crew is gonna watch the ship. That's kind of the plan.
Okay. So we're the
Yeah. So but yeah, I was afraid you weren't gonna be able to go on with the party to explore the island. But I'm glad you're feeling better.
I am feeling better, thankfully. Hey, Azure Bones, another water genasi. It doesn't say much. What's going on with him?
Oh, he's always like that. He's been with me longer than anybody else. We've seen some stuff together, He just doesn't like to talk much. More of a listener, that one.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, seems like we're making good time. So.
He's great. He's
doing a good
the
job.
best helmsman. Yeah, he's the best helmsman I've ever had, and the only helmsman I've ever had. But that says a lot. It's been a while.
It's about this time that Caught climbs back onto the ship. Sorry.
You said this is your first mission with the ship, or have you been with them for a while?
I mean, I would say probably my first mission. Yeah.
Okay. It's also Surge's, but Thundercat and Saltwind have been with him for a little while.
Okay.
Roll me an insight check really quick.
All right. Me or
Yeah, you.
okay.
Let's see.
Roll 14.
You can glean off the information that Azure Bones he's known Azure Bones basically his entire sailing career, and any mission that he's been on, Azure Bones has probably also been on.
Interesting. Okay.
All right. Okay. Would anybody else like to do anything else in the morning?
Caught is climbing back up onto the ship and notices Surge and says, "Oh, you're feeling better, I see."
Yeah. Might be weird for a water genasi to get seasick, but it happened.
Oh, I understand. The water is a cruel mistress.
I'm glad y'all only have 2 legs left on your voyage. Thundercat ate all the fucking limes. Wait, did Thundercat actually eat all the limes? By the way,
Oh.
David, is he not there?
I guess not.
I was gonna make him roll a check, but if he's not there, whatever.
Roll it for him.
Uh,
You're the DM. Roll it for him. See if he eat them or not.
No. He can eat them if he wants to. Just something will happen if he eats a whole barrel of limes. he could roll it. He could roll it here in a minute, because nothing would happen yet. So okay.
Late onset diarrhea.
Yeah.
I do want to say, what is a cruel mistress? Blah blah blah. Speaking of the water, it was very warm this morning. Not very many fish in the sea, ironically.
Weird. I was gonna ask, what do you think that means?
I am not sure. It was weird, but not alarming.
I see. Okay.
Both of y'all roll me a perception check.
2 in a row.
Shit. All right. I'm perceiving the hell out of what I'm about to tell you.
Would I, as a water genasi, have some sort of insight into sea life? And
You might, but what you perceive is you see this is the first time that the stoic Azure Bones' face changed a little. He looks slightly concerned.
oh, you see that? Azure Bones up there. The first time I've seen his facial expression change since we've been on this boat. 2 months.
Oh yeah.
That whatever you just said, or about the fish, I think it might have him spooked.
What say you, Azure Bones? Do you know something of no fish and warm water?
Azure Bones glances in your general direction, and he points to the sky and he says, "There's a storm coming." And he points to the sky. Y'all look up and you notice that there's no seagulls or anything either.
Oh.
Ominous.
Oh.
And then he just reiterates in a short sentence, "Be ready." All right.
Very ominous.
So at this point, we'll say it's noon, maybe 1 o'clock in the afternoon, somewhere in there, midday, and you hear a crash from underneath the deck, and you hear muffled yelling.
Wake up, everyone! It sounds like Murlocs are on board.
Oh, were we sleeping?
That's midday. You could have been
Oh,
sleeping.
midday. Well, I might have been sleeping. Who knows?
Tot was doing what he wanted to do earlier and just sitting on a crate and meditating, and he hears it, his eyes open, and he says, "What was that?"
It kind of goes silent for maybe 15 seconds, and then you hear it pick up back up again. You go, you hear
Is
it
the
from
captain?
Is someone autoerotic asphyxiation right now? Like,
Where's Thundercat?
Where's Thundercat?
where's Thundercat? Is he doing this again? Enough of this. I'm tired of getting the cabin boy to clean up that mess.
When you say that, you look around. You're like, I don't see the cabin boy out here.
Oh God, where's Skipper?
Is Thundercat and the captain on the deck?
That is up to Thundercat's choice. The captain is looking at some charts with
Okay.
Yeah, just looking at some charts by himself.
Oh, okay, buddy, we can see him. Does he have
The
any
captain-
reaction to this?
He kind of shrugs it off. And he's just like,
Doesn't seem much of a concern to the captain.
Yes,
That's
Captain.
a-
What are you keeping
weird
down there? What is this noise we hear?
so if y'all don't want to do anything, this goes on for about 5 more minutes, kind of on and off, and the captain finally just kind of slams the paper down, takes a dagger out, sticks the paper into the table that he was using so it doesn't fly off, and he just stomps down the steps and goes under deck, looking kind of exacerbated, like he's like, "Oh, shit again."
Koth looks around at everybody else and makes eye contact, and then follows the captain down.
All right. Would anybody else like to follow?
Yeah, I'll follow.
Okay.
I'll investigate.
Okay.
I'm playing my my flute though as we do this.
Okay.
Do I get it to inspire everybody with a nice little performance?
You can roll a performance if you like.
See how shitty I am at making music.
Yeah, you're lightening the mood a little bit, but something's definitely going on. So people are more concentrated on what's going on than your song.
It's fair. It's fair.
Typhoon was annoyed the entire time, and he just let everybody else go deal with it.
All right, that's fair.
He's
That's
not.
fair. And is Thundercat doing anything at the moment?
David,
She might
you
be
there?
doing something.
Well, everyone else is seemingly preoccupied, so I don't know. She might be napping. She had a long night last night. You don't want to know what Captain Scruffy can do with that peg leg.
Taylor,
All
I
right.
don't know if y'all heard her, but she was just like,
Yeah,
"Oh
I did.
no!"
I did. It was so much funnier because it was not through her mic; it was through yours. It made it way funnier. All right.
Oh, shit.
So real quick before you investigate, was that enough info? Did you need anything else? Was there anything else you were looking for, note-wise, Daniel?
Do what?
I sent you the NPCs' names and the players' character names.
Oh yeah, no, that was it. That was it.
Okay.
I just wanted to put it in my character sheet so I remember because I will forget.
All right. Well, at this point, you step down back, and the captain's heading it, and you see, where is it? You see, oh God, what's his name? You see Henry sitting there screaming at the top of his lungs at Skipper, and Skipper looking quite frightened, and he's throwing shit, and he's just acting a fool, and he's screaming, "You fucking idiot! Why do you keep making all these mistakes?" And he picks up a spare peg leg that the captain has laying around and smashes a box next to Skipper.
Oh, someone needs God.
Oh no. The last time somebody needed God, they died. The captain
BRB.
walks up and he's like, what are you doing, Henry? And he just socks him right in the face. Or goes to sock him right in the face. Punches him right in the face, knocks him back a few steps, and he's like, "What am I doing? What are you doing? You have this stupid kid here trying to. All he does is complain and is bright-eyed and bushy-tailed." And he's kind of stammering a little bit. If you would.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I put chicken in the oven. My bad.
Okay, wait, hold on, everybody. Did you really eat all the limes on the ship?
I RP'd it. Did someone stop me as I was attempting? Because it's not an instant thing. Did someone take them away while I was servicing?
I want. Are you attempting to eat all the limes?
I mean, that's my goal. But if someone walked in the room while I'm ruining this man to any other feeling he could ever have, then
So I want you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. If I pass.
It'd be more than one eat a whole fucking vat of limes. All right,
6.
yeah. You get about 15 limes in, and then you start throwing up all over the captain. He looks real upset.
Before that happens, actually, I stop myself from vomiting when I hit line 15, and I with grace and eloquence as
Okay.
a proper prostitute.
Uh-huh.
I say maybe I'll save some of these for later, baby. And I'll do it in a way to try to like deceive him that I'm not about to vomit.
No, it's okay. He believes you because you look like you're about to throw up. You look green around the gills. That's what happened last
Am
night.
I green around the gills because of the limes? I mean,
Yes.
Because they're
right.
green.
All right, so that's what happened last night. This is fast forwarded to the next day. The rest of the party is investigating. Henry is in the bottom under the deck, yelling at Skipper, acting a fool. Did you want to go down there with the rest of the party? And the captain has punched Skipper in the face to make him stop. Would you like
How
to be
much
down
money
there
does
with?
Skipper? Wait, is Skipper the 14-year-old?
Yes, Skipper's the 14-year-old.
I don't think it's anything for a prostitute dude down there. So I stay up on the deck and I look to see if there's any more mermaid. Does that mean I have a long rest, by the way?
Yeah, you have a long rest. You get all your spell slots back.
Okay,
Everybody
I
has a
look
long
for
rest.
anything in the water to cast spells at that might give me attitude.
Okay, you're keeping lookout.
But not for the safety of the ship, just to be like a diva bitch. But yeah.
Okay. So back to under the deck. We'll get back to you, Thundercat.
Okay.
So no, I'd like all of y'all to roll a. I feel like I've been telling y'all to roll insights a lot, but it's probably another insight check. Yeah, roll another insight check. Everybody who's under the deck. That's pretty good. Are we missing one? Aren't we missing Saltwinds?
Shit, my apologies. I was typing. Insight, was that it?
Yeah. Yep.
Ooh, not 20.
All of y'all see, all of y'all notice immediately that he's just drunk out of his mind. He's probably still drunk from yesterday.
Henry is.
Yeah, Henry is. He's fucking plastered. And he goes around and he's swinging and he's about to try to hit the captain.
Who did he hit before?
He smashed a box. He hasn't hit anyone yet. It doesn't look like.
If he goes to hit, I'd like to try to stop him.
Okay. So he's swinging. He swings down at the captain. You would like to try to block it or
Restrain him.
restrain him. All right.
Yeah.
If you, how do grapple checks work in 5e? It's just a
Um,
straight-
Isn't it
Strength to strength. That's how I was
Alright.
doing it.
It's
roll
yeah,
me
it's strength, and you can contest it with acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just
roll-
doing 2 strength checks myself.
Roll an athletics.
Athletics. All right. Damn. Too bad it wasn't acrobatics, because that's my big
So
boy
yeah, you
one.
stop him. You catch his hand, and then you pull it behind his back. And he's like, "Oh, go over.
Henry,
Go over there.
calm down. Calm down.
Oh, you don't understand. That kid was. This kid didn't clean up anything. Look at all this shit everywhere. There's a broken box right there.
I get it, bro. I get it. Calm down. Calm down. It'll be okay.
You
It'll be
don't
okay.
get anything. You don't get anything.
I think you're a little
Roll me
drunk right
a-
now. Think you're a little
You can
drunk.
roll me a depending on how you'd like to do it, you can roll persuasion or a intimidation.
Let's go persuasion. I'm not trying to be
Yeah, don't intimidate the drunk. That is
hard
yeah, you
ass.
have disadvantage on that. Yeah.
He's like fuck you, and he throws his elbow back and tries to hit you in the face.
Oh, can I cast Shield of Faith on Daniel?
You can. What is
An
it?
extra 2 bonus, or a bonus to his armor class of 2.
Okay. So what's your AC?
I have a base of 17.
Jesus Christ. All right, yeah. He doesn't hit you.
Turtle thing. I can't wear armor
Oh,
though,
yeah.
so like
Okay.
it won't ever really get higher than that unless I go and tuck into my shell and then I get +4.
Okay. So he goes to hit you and say it just dings off the shell and he hits his elbow and he's like, "Oh, my funny bone." And he kind of crawls on the ground, collapses on the ground, and convulses a little bit.
I just
He's like, "Ah!"
I look at him and then I look at the rest of the party and I nod to Surge as in appreciation and yeah, I guess that'll be the end of mine.
And the captain walks in. Break it up, everybody. And he walks behind Henry just slaps him like 3 or 4 times, And and he kind of stammers. He's like, go to bed, Henry. You had too much. And he's like, and he's like, go to bed. And he stares him in the eye. Henry kind of stumbles back, looking at all three of them that he sees, and then he just stumbles off towards his room. Scruffy walks over. He's like, hey, the guy's a hell of a navigator, but he's got a little bit of a drinking problem.
I damn. Think maybe next time, don't let him drink.
I mean, I try not to, but I mean, would any of y'all took this job if I didn't have any alcohol on board?
He makes a good point. We are
I'm a
pirates.
man of
we
God,
drink.
so.
You think Catholics don't drink wine?
That's all they drink.
Yeah, but
That
you don't
and-
think Catholics drink? Because
Yeah.
let me tell.
Well, yeah, let me
You
tell
know
you.
what's Catholic?
But
Feeling a
anyway,
little ashamed right now.
I was raised Catholic too.
Yeah, I was raised Catholic as well to some degree. So
But anyway, okay. Well, so that kind of he stumbled off into his bedroom, and he's like, "Come on, sorry about that, everybody. Just it's good, everything's fine." Skipper's kind of shaking. He's like, "It's okay, Skipper. Here, let me get you something nice." He takes out a coin, one of the that he had hiding away. He's like, "Here you go, Skipper. Sorry about that." Skipper was like, "Okay," and then he just kind of meanders off the other way. He's like, "Go clean some shit or something."
You will feel better in the morning, and I start to make my way back up to the deck.
All right.
I want to catch up to Skipper and ask if he's all right.
Skipper's like, it's okay. It's not the first time he's yelled at me.
I mean, did something spark it? Was it just drunken rage?
I didn't clean up as good as I should have, so he got a little angrier than normal today. I think he had a few too many.
What do you mean didn't clean up as well? Did you, was it just like forgot to pick up a pot or something? Or
He kind of points over there, and he's like, I missed a few spots, and you see over there's a few smudges on the ground, in addition to all the carnage that Henry caused.
I have a quick question. Is this younger Skipper, like your character Skipper? Is this young him?
Yes.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Kind of. If you remember my character, it wasn't actually Skipper, but he was pretending to be Skipper because Skipper died as a Shadow Weaver.
Oh.
And that was kind of where I was utilizing the character from.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry about that.
That can be canon if Yale wants it to be, but but yeah, this is the Skipper that was my character's best friend, the real Skipper, but as a kid. Anyway, but yeah, nah, he's doing okay. He's doing okay.
Well,
He got a whole gold piece for that, so he's pretty excited about that.
true. Like, well, I'll say a prayer for you tonight, and hope for your safety.
Thanks, Mr. Surge. And he kind of bows a couple times really quickly while looking at you, and then he turns around and goes back to cleaning.
All right, I'll go back and meet up with the party on the upper deck.
All right. So everybody kind of decide what you'd like to do for the rest of the night. I'm going to pee really quick while you do that. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
As everybody comes up, Typhoon's just like, thank God. Thanks for shutting him up.
Cot is going to try to fish us up some dinner.
So we don't have to just eat hardtack.
Exactly.
Typhoon requests red snapper.
I will see what I can do.
Can you catch me a shark?
Oh, I don't know if this net is big enough for that.
Please stay away from my kin.
No promises. Turtle soup is my favorite.
Oof. Don't like hearing that from my crewmate.
No worries. You're a little big for my tastes.
I'm gonna from here on out, I'm sleeping with one eye open.
What did I miss?
Let me let me help you out with the fishing. All right, you get him caught in the net, and I can do this. And I want to cast shape water on the ocean to like create like a ball of water and bring it up and drop it onto the deck of the ship. Like I can just raise the the net out so no fish get out when you're pulling it in.
Okay. I will gladly take the help.
Nice. Oh, flavor text for Taylor's character. I don't think she mentioned it earlier. Is I joked with her about being an air genasi because she can push the wind on the sails for us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if we ever need to get out of somewhere quick, I was gonna save it in my back pocket.
Not a bad idea.
I know that's not how physics really works, but it's D&D.
It's D&D, it's fun. But yeah, if you so y'all are trying to fish.
Yeah.
You're a little quiet, but yeah, caught this.
Yeah,
you are
quiet.
Is that better?
Yeah, much
All right, sorry,
better.
my mic was bent out of the way a little bit. All right, hold on one second. How about you roll an athletics or an acrobatics, whichever you prefer, with advantage, since he's helping you.
Boom.
Damn.
So 24.
All right. Yeah, you catch a lot of fish. You catch like your plan is like flawless. He wrangles them all up in the net, swims through there like a freaking torpedo, gathering them all up, and then with you helping him lift it up out of the water with your spell, he doesn't lose any of those fish. So you find like a whole barrel that of fish.
You ever heard of Aquaman?
Damn.
How remind me of Aquaman?
I do not know what you are talking about.
But yeah, you get a whole bunch of fish.
Hell yeah. Oh, he puts them back up on the deck. I'll climb back up and say, dinner is served. Who can cook?
Skipper comes running. He's like, I got it. I can cook.
Okay, I'll give him enough for dinner for tonight and put the rest in my bag.
It's a lot of fish. I don't know if
I'll
you
give
can
him
fit that.
half the fish and then
Okay.
put the other half in a
When they're-
crate.
I'm about to say, wouldn't there be a barrel probably on the ship?
Yeah, I it's about a barrel full of fish.
Okay, I'll give him half the barrel to cook up.
Okay.
Put the other half in the barrel for later.
Damn, do
Alright.
we, like, with 8 people, do we really need, like, half a barrel?
This
to
is a
feed
lot
us?
of fish, you know.
About to have a feast.
I can freeze some of this fish. We just have to fill the barrel with seawater.
I look over at Thundercat and say, some of us eat more than others.
Oh, yeah.
Thundercat eat whatever she want.
You have plenty to eat tonight.
Oh shit!
Sorry.
All right.
If everybody's full at the end of the night, then I'm down to freeze them.
All right. So y'all are good to move into the evening and have your feast of fish.
Yeah.
All right, y'all go into the evening and you hand about half of this barrel of fish and you're like, Skipper, fucking cook them. And Skipper's like, got it. So he's going to cook these fish in 3 batches. The first batch turns out pretty good, not bad. You know, so it's grilled fish, maybe a little salt on it. He took some of those lemons because Thundercat didn't get into the lemons. Maybe squeeze some lemon on it.
Oh,
The
Skipper,
second
this
one-
is delicious.
Second batch, just a little bit better even. The oven finally heated up, so he kind of was able to cook it just nice and even. He did a good solid job on that too. And then that third batch was the best batch. You know, he really hit his stride on that last third of the fish you gave him. He cooks that shit up. He actually found some spices down there. He's like, so he got some lemon and herb crusted. I don't know. We'll just call it tuna. I don't know. Or whatever fish you want it to be. That doesn't matter to me.
I got some red snapper.
Okay, there you go. Shit's really good. Not a 5-star chef or nothing, but it's good. It's good. It's really
It's
good.
good for being on a pirate ship.
Yeah, it's good for being on a pirate ship. And all that lemon juice will keep the scary.
We ain't got Sanji on our crew, so
You should have been Sanji, dude. Now this little boy has to cook for you.
It just sounds wrong somehow. I don't know how it just sounds wrong.
All right. So the night goes off without pretty much anything else bad happening. Do me if the party would like to do a. How late is everyone staying up?
I'm pretty sure Thundercat would like to do a lot of things.
Thundercat has a whole nother evening with the captain, I believe, planned.
I'm good until as late as 11 probably. You know, our later times that we tend to maybe do every now and then.
I meant
real life.
no, I meant in the game. How late at this night?
Oh shit, my bad. I thought you were talking about for tonight.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay up for a bit, playing some tunes, hanging out on the deck. You know,
Did I
just
see
being a
anything,
positive
by the way?
character.
You didn't see anything. No, the mer folk didn't come back, so you didn't really see anything dangerous or anything to give sass to.
All right. Well,
you could sass the fish if you wanted.
I play the biggest "fuck you, ocean" seductive melody I can on my war drums for the duration of the day. I want to RP that out.
All right, do it.
Was there?
I did. I mean, should I
Oh, I thought you were about to play the drums on your mic.
You are welcome. Go ahead. Roll a performance check.
23. Does the ocean feel like I'm better than it now? Or at least does it understand I feel that way?
All you hear is the gentle whistle of the wind.
Caught very full from his meal, and he says, "That was delicious, and this is lovely music." And he starts to drift off a little bit. Just
So here's the thing:
enjoying the sea.
Are we playing together, or are we playing different songs in different places, clashing on this mid-sized boat?
Well, I'll say
I
this:
hope not.
Thundercat plays whatever Thundercat wants to play. So unless you're playing what I'm playing, which is a "fuck you, ocean" ballad right now, and how no one can out Thundercat me in my Thundercatly ways, then we're probably clashing.
All right, it seems like we're clashing. You know, the thing is, I was going to ask Nick at the beginning before I found out you were a bard if I could have a few people on the crew that would make a small band so I could we could do silly shit, but we're going a different way with this one. We're going a different way.
got, like,
Oh, we're
40
definitely going a different way.
You got 40 instruments. You are welcome to teach Skipper how to play one.
Dude, I do
One-man
have a lot
band.
of... I'm like proficient with so many... It's too many instruments.
I'm proficient with like 7 instruments. Yeah.
So,
Are you an entertainer background as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
You picked different colleges, though.
We did pick
Yeah,
different
I'm
colleges.
the College of Glamour.
Yeah.
Pretty funny. All right, so the night goes off pretty much without a hitch. You do know that around 10 o'clock, Henry woke up, and you kind of saw him out of the corner of your eye apologizing to Skipper in the corner for his indiscretion, I guess.
So Henry's trying to make up the next day after being a belligerent drunk?
Oh, it's later that night, but yeah, he's trying to make up with
Oh,
Skipper.
so is he still drunk?
He went to sleep after it was like 1 o'clock when he was doing that, so he passed out, woke up like 9-10 hours later, and then he was apologizing to the Skipper.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go up to Henry and commend him on apologizing for his previous behavior.
He's a good kid. I just I don't know. Sometimes I think I should probably quit the bottle.
Oh, that's wise decision.
Chime in from
it's
the
hard one to
background.
make.
Yeah.
And if we need to talk, I'm here. Well, I'll keep everything confidential.
Thanks, Serge. Thanks. That's nice. And he kind of walks off with contemplation in his eyes. All right. Would anybody like to do anything tonight before they go to bed?
Outside of playing my music, I do have a question about how big this ship is, though, so I can get an idea in my mind. Like, is it like a standard, like, it has an upper deck, a captain's quarters, a lower portion for the crew, another portion for storage and cooking and all of that?
Because the crew's about 10 people, roughly. So think of the best way I can describe it is a ship that 10 people could sail. So like 3 sails. I
So
guess
something kind of like what is in One Piece, right?
Yeah,
A smaller,
it's kind of
smaller ship.
It doesn't look like the Sunny, but kind
Yeah,
of
yeah,
that
yeah.
size.
I get that. Yeah.
I just want to listen to Mako and Thundercat's music for a little bit and then head to bed.
All right, cool.
Same.
Typhoon definitely gets his beauty sleep early.
Okay.
I'm also
All right.
enjoying the music until I start to get tired, and I will go to bed as well.
We're fucking
All
clashing with our songs. It's like a concert with 2 different fucking artists stages.
Yeah, I'm
too
walking
close.
to one side of the ship to the other to.
It's a wrap off.
Yeah.
Sorry, a rap battle. All right. We all
be
perform
right
late
back.
into the night, and the night goes off. And nothing else really bad happens, and you just kind of get a night's sleep. I will wait for. Well, he can roll. He can roll it when he gets back. I want everybody to roll me a. It'll be a perception check.
All right, I'm back.
Can you roll me a perception check?
I think I was the first one to actually do it.
How are you?
Yeah,
So
I
is that
kept my headphones on.
everybody?
I stretched out my cord so I could hit my beer fridge and grab another beer.
So we're just looking for Thundercat, I think.
Sorry, I was speaking with Becca.
No, yeah, you're good.
Do I need to do something? Just curious, or
Yeah. Roll a perception check.
Okay, sorry about that. I heard none of that. My apologies.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I thought you heard it at the end. All right. So Thundercat, Typhoon, and Surge, and so everyone but Cot roll a nature check. Well, you all hear like a low rumble. Roll a nature check. And
Wait. Everybody roll a nature check?
everybody but Cot. Who was it that was talking to Azure Bones earlier? It was Mako and
Wasn't me.
Surge, right?
I talked to him.
Yeah, y'all can roll with advantage. Hold on 1 second. I got Jess calling me.
Wonder how we're doing advantage if we're just gonna do a 5 or a reroll.
I'm not sure.
Nick already had me do a 5 for advantage.
Okay. So just going that route. I say a reroll, but a secondary roll, I should say. I actually went proficient in nature and like survival and stuff, which is like my lowest 2 stats, but I was thinking, we're on a fucking pirate ship, so those seemed to kind of fall in line with being a pirate.
Arg.
How do you only have... What's your charisma, David?
19.
You have a 19? How do you have a lower performance than I do? Then a bonus on your performance. I got expertise in it, so I'm assuming that might be it, but you should have expertise as well, if I'm not mistaken.
I chose expertise for persuasion instead, so I can persuade
Ah.
Johns into fucking me for money.
Gotcha. That's fair. I went survival and performance.
I went performance and deception, so I can fake like they did a good job.
Jesus Christ. I am the perfect slut. Or whore, or whatever you want.
Well, I've been there before, y'all, so.
Whatever word you want to put in. Lady of the night. Be a little bit
I
more
knew how to make
respectful.
this character, is all I'm saying.
Sex worker. I'm pretty sure pirates though called them whores.
Alright. Sorry about that.
I am waiting to deliver the stupidest fucking joke that I have for this character. It's gonna be the most corny shit ever, and I'm sure all of you already know what it's gonna be, but I'm doing it.
Thundercat doesn't know.
Alright, nature check. Oh god. Okay. Mako
Hey,
passes.
I will say mine's not that bad. Hopefully, I don't fail.
Did Serge, you had advantage because you talked to him, right?
Yeah, I did talk to him earlier. Yeah.
All right, Serge and Mako, you both wake up and you're like, "Oh, that's a storm." Serge, you're specifically like, "That's the storm he was talking about," and then everybody else is like, "What's that rumbling? That's weird."
Is this the ocean getting back at Thundercat by creating a storm?
If you would choose to believe that, then you, by all means, you are.
You're the DM. I mean, you tell me, homie.
I am curious how like Surge would know it over me. Didn't he have a lower check? 13.
He had advantage from talking to Azure Bones about the storm.
Yeah, but that's a 13 over a 14, right?
You both did.
Oh, gotcha. I guess you just said his name. My
Yeah.
bad. My bad.
No, yeah, you both.
I was like, how did I not notice anything?
No, you both. You're both like, oh, there's a storm a brewing.
This is middle of the night, right?
This is at like 4 a.m.
Okay, and who's telling us that there's a storm?
You, both of you are woken up by a loud noise. You're not sure what it is, but Surge and Mako know that this is a storm, and Surge specifically knows that this is the storm that Azure Bones was referring to yesterday.
I would like to, I guess, with the help of Surge, if he's into it, relaying the information to the rest of the party that we're hitting a bad storm.
Okay. So
Or the crew, the rest of the crew. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
As I'm talking with Mako, I want to be walking to the door to like, or is there a window in this cabin?
Yeah, sure. There can be a little window.
All right, I want to walk to the window and just like look out the window and see what this storm looks like.
It's it's pitch black out there. You can't hardly see anything. But every 30, 45 seconds, you see like a bolt of lightning and just flash, and it's pouring down rain. Just pouring down rain.
Okay.
So much so that you can you see the flashes, but you can't really see like the bolts of lightning. It's just like a split second of color.
Okay. Like, guys, yeah, this is like a bad storm.
And you
Maybe
kind of
get
feel
the buckets ready kind of storm.
Yeah, you're kind of feeling the ship rocking back and forth a little bit.
Okay.
Like a noticeable amount.
I'm gonna come up out of my cabin, up to the deck and stretch out. Say, I do love a good storm.
I assume we don't all have our own cabin, right? We sleep in a crew area?
Yeah, no. Yeah, I'd say waking up everybody, and you're all awake, so maybe takes you 15 minutes to get everybody, not everybody's awake. Who failed the perception check?
I did.
Yeah, so you aren't awake. Everybody else wakes up. So it takes maybe 20 minutes for y'all to all get kind of rallied and geared up and head up. Are you heading up together as a unit, or?
All right, so Cock is still asleep.
Well, I'd say I'm assuming because he said that y'all are waking everybody up and alerting everybody that he's been woken up.
Okay.
I'm gonna mention to the
Yeah,
first.
screaming like, it's all hands on deck, big storm.
Yeah. So y'all are all heading up to the deck together?
Yeah.
Sure. After the 20 minutes, though, I'm gonna mention to Henry because he's the first mate, right? So he handles the crew.
Henry's not in there. Henry has his own quarters. All of y'all.
Yeah, but when we got together in the upper area, right, with everybody.
Oh yeah. Well, once you open the door, I'll tell you what's
with it taking 20 minutes. I want to make a comment to Henry and like we really need to improve our response time here. Imagine if we were getting attacked by another pirate ship and it took us 20 minutes to get ready. This is awful.
Yeah. It wasn't great. So you head up to the top deck and you see Azure Bones on the wheel, but he's not. He's still pretty composed, but he's not his normal stoic self. He's violently spinning the wheel and trying to get control of the ship, swaying back and forth with a scowl on his face. And you see Henry trying to pull the ropes, yelling for Skipper to go down and wake up everybody. That's what you see when you open the door.
Okay.
All right.
Job's done, Skipper.
All right, so he's like, okay, I'll go get the captain, and he turns to run up the steps. That is for the first time in 2 months, or I guess the second time in 2 months that Azure Bones has spoken, and he's yelling at the party. He's like, "Man the sails! Everyone, all hands on deck!" He's yelling at the top of his lungs. You've never heard this man yell ever. Some of
Okay,
you have been with this
okay.
pirate ship for years.
Gotcha. Okay.
I always thought that's
So
what
he-
the first
after
mate
the
did.
initial shock, like
He's
who is on what? I can cast gust of wind onto the sails to maybe propel us faster through the storm.
So Henry will tell you that there are. Let me see here. One of you, so probably two of you can be on sails. We'll say one of you could be a lookout. How many of there are? There's 5 of you, right?
Yeah. Well, 4, I think. Right.
Oh,
All right, Typhoon and Surge on sail.
I can't
Okay,
math.
y'all want to be
Tort.
You see that Azure Bones is struggling with the wheel, so somebody can help him on the steering.
I shall help him with the steering.
Somebody can be on lookout. Actually, 2 people probably on lookout.
Can Thundercat go to the kitchen?
You can if you'd like.
Okay.
okay.
I do. I mean, I do what I want. I'm Thundercat. That's. I mean, shit. I ain't here for work. I'm here for
All right.
love.
I'm a Tempest cleric. Maybe I can have some sort of knowledge of storms that could help. Maybe I could be on lookout to like look
Okay.
for breaks.
I can take the
I do have a
helmsman. I have.
perception of +5, so that's not too bad.
I can help the helmsman. I have. I believe I have the. I'm proficient with the water vehicles. Let me
Okay.
double check
So you're
that.
gonna
Same.
help the helmsman.
Wait, actually, before I go down, I give Daniel, Yale, Taylor, and Zach each a bardic inspiration.
It's a concentration. You can only give it to one person.
Yeah.
Really? I thought Savage gave out several.
We may have misplayed it. Okay, so Yale's on lookout.
Does it say where's it say concentration?
Pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty
As a
sure.
bonus action, a creature other than you within 60 feet can hear you gains an inspiration die for 10 minutes. The creature can add it to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. This can be added after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome. That's all it says. It doesn't say concentration in there.
I want to read the rest. Once within the next 10 minutes, the creature can roll the die and add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw it makes. The creature can wait until after it rolls the d20 before deciding to use the bardic inspiration die, but must decide before the DM says whether this roll succeeds or fails. Once the bardic inspiration die is rolled, it is lost. A creature can have only one bardic inspiration die at a time. You can use this feature a number of times equal to your charisma modifier, a minimum of once. You regain any expended uses when you finish a long rest. Your bardic inspiration die changes when you reach certain levels in this class. The die becomes a d8 at 5th level, a d10 at 10th level, and a d12 at 15th level.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm a dumb bitch. Yeah, you can give it to everybody.
All right, everyone gets a d6 whenever they want it, and I go to the kitchen.
All right, you go to the kitchen. All right, so I didn't intend on anybody going to the kitchen, but that's fine.
Always don't like that.
Yeah, no.
Like the last campaign, y'all did everything
fine.
I did not expect you to do. Like literally,
That's
it's like, oh, I'm gonna murder everybody the entire campaign. Oh, cool, guys. This is
You
fun.
should have expected that, Daniel.
You should have expected it.
Taylor, you want to be on sales?
Yes.
Sales.
I can be on navigation, but if shit,
You want to be on steering? You're gonna help steer, right?
yeah, but if what's his fucking name? A Cut wants to do it, I can do something. I'm not very good at any like too many other things other than playing music, but I can sing the sea shanty as we escape as well.
What would you like to do, Cut? You can help with sales. I mean, you could technically, if you wanted to go to the kitchen, you could do whatever you want. But the 3 positions I have ready if you wanted steering, sales, and lookout.
I'm probably better at sales than the
Okay.
the turtle man, so I'll help with the sales.
Well, I think
Okay,
Taylor
okay.
and Yale are the
it-
best at sales, aren't they? Because they both could put wind into
Yale
them.
is Yale
Don't
is
they
on-
need to hold the
Already
sails from
called
getting
lookout.
blown apart? Like,
It should be tied down with ropes, but there is a chance of damage from high winds.
which we
So,
have 2 people doing.
Yale's gonna look out.
Yep.
Typhoon and I are going to the sales.
Mhm.
And what else?
Thundercat is in the kitchen.
And
I'm in the kitchen.
I'm playing music, I guess. Wait, no.
All
Wait,
right.
no, you gotta help the helmsman. What do you mean?
Wait, what? There's 5 of us, but there's only 3 positions, right?
Yeah, some people are on. There's more than one. There's like 3 sales.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
There's 4 of us doing positions.
I
but
thought
there's
you
one
said
of us
there
doing
only
position.
2 people could be on sales, 1 on navigation. So I
There's
thought,
only 2 people on sales.
got you. I misunderstood that.
No, the it's fine. All right. After about 5 minutes of y'all getting in place, getting ready for the storm that's brewing, because it's not like it's rocking, but it's not about to overturn the ship just yet. The captain stumbles out of his quarters, and he will be doing lookout duty and ordering people around.
So
And what's up?
I hate to bring this back up after we talked about it, but I was just looking through my shit, and I'm just gonna send this to you directly. Just get to it when you can. My bad.
Oh, it's the walking speed and swimming speed.
Yeah, I have a thing that says my walking speed is my swimming speed under my shit.
See, that's
so.
that's what most of them are. I don't know. That's what I thought most of them were. It's the same unless specified, but
It is half unless specified.
oh, is it?
Your swimming speed is half of your walking speed unless something else
We were
states
like
it.
Googling it, and people were saying they're like 10 as well. So it's fucking yeah.
It's
So many
I
different.
think in the
like the
rules
old
it is.
D&D.
It's basically just half of your movement speed in water, just like climbing. It's like anything else. They made it pretty easy.
Okay, that makes sense. It's probably just to make the game a little easier to
Yeah.
comprehend. All right. All right. So everyone has the position that they'd like to be in, correct?
I think so.
Please so.
Yes.
Okay. Give me just a second to prepare this.
I also have that emissary of the sea. I assume that's what you're talking about, Zach. That you can pretty much communicate with any beast, plant, elemental, or monstrosity with the swimming speed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I got both of
Pretty
those.
cool. Nice.
So I want everybody to roll. Let me see here.
Oh no, I'm fucking
Yale.
dumb. I'm on his fucking shit. I'm retarded. Never mind.
Yale, you will be rolling investigations.
Okay.
Daniel, you will be rolling athletics.
All right.
And hold on. Sorry, I should be using your characters' names. Kot will be rolling acrobatics. And Typhoon will be rolling acrobatics.
What do I roll?
You will roll what are you doing in the kitchen?
How many glizzies are in the kitchen?
None. There are no
I
glizzies.
want to prepare as many as I can, and I'm not going to chew them. I'm just going to like push them down my throat directly into my stomach.
All right, so you will be rolling a sleight of hand, okay?
Okay, done.
All right. Everybody, I want you
Ooh.
to roll your first check. And if you'd like to do it in any specific way, now is the time to tell me.
Does a 7 give me any specific way,
Okay.
or does it just fail?
You are choking on them like
I
you're still
haven't made them.
preparing
I have
the
to make it. Yeah, I got to
Yeah,
make it.
you're
right?
still making the glizzy. It's kind of a hot mess, to be honest with you. You're pretty sure that Skipper misplaced the glizzy ingredients. You're not really sure where they're at. So they're somewhere. So you're still looking for glizzy ingredients right now. Where? I need a piece of paper.
To be honest, I don't know
I'll
how
just
one
use
does
them and I'll use
sales
them,
on a
that's fine.
boat, So I'm just gonna.
Like it's
Alright.
like you're holding the rope and you're like pulling them taut so that the wind gets caught in the sails.
Okay.
It's usually what
it kind of depends.
people
Like, yeah, there is
sail
that, but you
do,
also
and then
can
you can like,
tie them off and
So
shit.
okay, since everybody's we got a 17, a 14,
I mean, if
19.
you're doing athletics, probably something involving pulling a rope that doesn't want to be pulled.
Yeah, most of the time, the people on the ship are either raising or lowering the sails to try to keep the masts and shit from breaking under high stress, or fucking trying to fix any tears or
start with-
ropes that break. I've watched a lot of pirate shows
I don't
recently.
see
That's
Nice.
the only reason I know this shit.
Mako. That's the nature. I only see 4. Did David not actually roll?
I rolled a 7 for my sleight of hand.
All right. Well, anyway, we're gonna
Ye-
start with the investigation check. So
All right.
the
I'm,
investigation. I'm sorry.
like the way I'm doing this, I'm trying to like feel the storm. Like,
Okay.
so what do I get with a 17?
All right. With the 17, that you can tell that you've got a lot of experience in storms. This ain't your first rodeo. You've seen some shit. So this storm, you can tell, is going to hit you in 10 minutes. So you know exactly when to alert everybody to, or not exactly, but a rough estimate when to everybody to start bracing themselves and start working. Right now, you're waiting for that first big wave to hit. All right.
Okay. All right. It's
look-
coming, everyone. It's coming.
All right.
Get ready.
Mako, with your athletics, you're helping him with steady the wheel.
Yeah, I'm trying to
14
find where it is. I'm pretty sure I'm proficient in driving a boat or a water vehicle.
Maybe proficiencies in language, vehicles, water. If you have that,
Where is that at? Actions?
proficiencies in languages.
Oh,
If you have like your
Bottom left.
character full screen, it's bottom left.
oh. Light armor.
Under tools.
Disguisive flute. Why is it not there? I swear to God, I had a proficiency with aquatic vehicles. Maybe I switched it up or some shit. My bad. I guess I don't.
Okay.
Would
So
you
you
like to
rolled-
switch before I guess we get too deep? Because that's a my bad thing. I thought I had it. I changed my character up a little bit because I was bouncing between my colleges, and I think that's what changed it. But I swear to God, I picked that as a proficiency.
How's your acrobatics?
I got a +4 in it, so I'm fine.
Okay, yeah, let's swap. We'll just say I went to help with the wheel.
Okay.
Would
Would you all like to re-roll?
Yeah, I'll roll my
You'll
acrobatics.
roll. Okay, Typhoon. You will, or so not Typhoon. You will re-roll the other one. So you're doing acrobatics, and he's doing athletics now, right?
Okay, yeah, and I do have proficiency with water vehicles.
Do you? All right, add your proficiency to it too.
Yeah, I swore I had that shit. I was wrong.
So you rolled a 23 plus. Okay, hold on. I gotta get rid of some
Plus
stuff.
2,
All right, so
so 25.
So the 15 is now a
I think
25.
the proficiency bonus is already.
Is it
Is
for
it-
the
it's-
athletics?
I have a +5 in athletics.
Are you proficient in athletics?
Yes.
Oh, never mind. Then you already have it.
Then your proficiency bonus is already added in.
So
Okay.
yeah, 23.
So what is the advantage of having water vehicles proficiency? then?
If you were by yourself, you would be rolling that instead of this. I'm only making you roll this because it's a collaborative effort. You're doing a single task. Does that make sense? So if you're like in a rowboat, you would have proficiency when you wouldn't have proficiency.
Which is
yeah.
still better for
Okay.
me because like I did not have I have half proficiency in athletics, so I acrobatics I do have proficiency in, so the switch worked.
Okay, so
So
26.
your 14 became
I mean, you
17.
still rolled 23, regardless of
Yeah,
any-
right.
adding any bonuses or not.
He was like,
Yeah.
"How much did I fuck? Like, am I just the best fucking ship salesman ever?"
Sorry, there's a lot of checks now, so now I got to figure out where I'm at. So we already did Surge.
Okay.
That salt went in. That doesn't matter. So we're gonna start with Typhoon then. So you're doing the sail. You rolled a 19. You are unfurling those sails. You're you're pulling the sails up so that they don't get ripped by the winds that are coming really hard. You've been warned exactly when to do it, so you're ready. And would you like to do this in any specific way?
I'm gonna take my shirt off, and I'm gonna make sure everybody can see as I flex and pull the ropes.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Okay, that's hot. That's hot.
That's that's hot.
So if anybody would like to witness this, just look up for motivation. You got a sexy Wind Genasi.
You know, I'm the lookout, so I'm looking out.
I'm
Okay.
looking.
There
I
you go.
assumed if I'm focusing on the will, I would not be looking up. So
All right. All right. Saltwind, you are also helping with the sales now. So you not quite as quickly as Typhoon did it, because Typhoon. I mean, it's in their name, so like they know wind. So, but you're still doing a really good job. You're kind of controlling those sails. You close them up right before this gust hits. Do you have anything specific way you want to do this?
Then
oh, I'm sorry. Were you saying? My bad.
Yes.
I missed something. When did you transition? What'd you say? Repeat yourself. I'm sorry. My bad.
No, you're good. You're
Tonight,
good.
tonight.
You're controlling these sails really efficiently. You're getting them pulled up so that they don't get ripped apart by the storm.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want to do that in any specific way?
No. I've been on a pirate ship for quite a few years. I'm just there doing my thing, getting the sails furled up as quickly as possible.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. Cool. And Cot, you brush over and you grab this wheel that's honestly he had let go of it because it was started spinning. He couldn't get control of it, but with your help catching it, the two of y'all are holding on tightly to it and starting to get a handle on it. Do you want to do this in any specific way?
Just almost as if he's following me. I'm the one in control of the wheel, and the
Okay.
first mate's like, I guess I'll help.
The well, this is actually the helmsman, but
That's what I meant.
but
You know what I meant.
But yeah, you hear. I mean, honestly, with the 23, he knows he's been doing this long enough that he sees an expert when he knows an expert when he sees it. So he's following your lead right now, for sure.
Hell yeah.
He's helping you now. You hear the captain roar out, "Good job, everybody! Just a little longer, we can get through we can brave through this storm." So let me calculate this really quick. All right. So a big gust of wind crashes into the boat, teetering it back and forth at like a 90-degree angle. Like it feels like the ship could capsize at any moment. The storm is hitting, and it's hitting hard. Everybody, you guys got the sails pulled up just in time, right before the wind hit. The wheel is you're sailing true. Everybody roll your next check. Same checks that you rolled last time.
You two lazy good for nothings, just like me. Also being a lazy good for nothing.
Boom.
All right.
May not
can I
have
use my
done very
bark
well.
inspiration on that 9?
Yeah, same.
sure can.
Actually, I'm gonna do it before you.
Okay, it's a D6, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sweet.
So that brings it to a 12.
Mine gets up to a 14.
All right. Yeah, you got a 14. All right. What else we got? Cot rolled a. Is that another 23?
Another one? Are you
You're
just
good at
typing
this,
in
man.
23 and it's
You're
putting
good
it
at
out
this.
as a athletics check?
I am a professional pirate. This isn't my first storm.
That's true. Let's see here. Do we have? I only have 3 checks, right? Am I missing it? Missing it?
I believe so. Taylor.
Did she roll another one? Or
Yeah.
And Dave?
20. David's in the kitchen.
I am in the kitchen.
Literally.
all right, David, go ahead and roll your sleight of hand on Glizzy building.
All right,
BRB.
all right.
Alright.
17.
17. All right, I don't see your rolls. I don't see your rolls.
Really?
I believe you.
I mean, if there was a time in my D&D career I was going to lie about a roll, it's when I make glizzies. That's all I'm saying.
That's true. That's true. All right. So we will start with what's the top one? Surge. Okay, Surge, you rolled a 12, right?
Yes, I did. Yes.
So you're getting a little disoriented. The boat rocking back and forth violently as you did as you got hit with that gust of wind is making your vision go a little blurry. But you see off in the distance, it's a little hard for you to tell exactly. But there's a wave coming, and you're not sure exactly how far it is out.
Big wave.
All right.
Holding on to the crow's nest, bracing myself so I don't fall out with all this chop.
So that wind kind of hit you hard, and when you got shook, you had to let go of the sails, so you're having to roll them back up again, and you're trying to hold on to them tight. Daniel, you're able to get them up, but just barely get those. Sails. Yeah.
That's why that's why I did the bardic inspiration. I was like, I'm not making it at 12.
Yeah, you're barely being able to get those up, but you were able to get them up. That wheel, you're not even. Man, he's impressed. Man, he's almost like ready to let go of the wheel, just let you take care of it. He's hardly doing anything. You seem to have control of this ship. That rudder ain't going nowhere. Taylor, you were able to get that sail up just almost as flawlessly as you were last time. Actually, I think even a little bit better than last time.
Yeah.
You didn't even actually let go of that sail. You kept your composure the whole time. And then that check is a different check. All right. Will everybody roll me their next check?
Should I go ahead and do it, or should I wait till it's my turn?
You do it last because just to make it a little easier on me. Yeah.
Where I lack in perception, I make up with handling.
Ugh.
God, Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, you're fucking not wrong. All right. So, so this time around, we'll start with Yale's again. You see it a little bit better, but you almost see it too late. The wave is already on you, and by the time you see it, it's already hitting the tip.
Is that a whale in the wave?
No, I misspoke. There's no whale. The wave hits the tip of the or the front of the ship, and it starts to tip up, and you're getting up into this wave.
Oh shit.
Brace.
Let's see here. That was a 14.
So have we furrowed the sails, or is it like are you doing it like
yeah, there's a lot of wind, so there's a lot of wind, but we're getting there. Your guys are trying to keep them up because they're I assume, I'm not an expert sailor to be fair, but I assume you wouldn't want your sails down in a storm where the wind's
Yeah, you
blowing
don't, but once they're
all over
usually
the
up,
place.
they're tied off, so like once it's there, it's there. But yeah.
I get you.
But
I
if
get you.
you're doing it round by round, yeah, that's why I was asking. I was just curious on the.
You didn't have time to tie them, so you're trying to hold them. We're just gonna say that.
That
all
seems
right,
like
let's
a
see
bad
here.
decision on a sailor's part, but all right, let's do it.
Anyway, let's see. We'll do Cot. Yeah, you're even more in control of this thing. In fact, he's so confident in your ability to hold on to this wheel that he's gonna let go of this wheel and let you have it. And he's gonna go try to help keep lookout with Surge. because he looks like he might need a little bit more help than you do. Because you got this, man. No problem.
Is he going up to the crow's nest?
No, it's the ship's tipping too much. He's just gonna go to the back of the ship because the wind's kind of coming from all directions, and he's gonna make sure nothing's hitting you from that way.
Okay, I'm gonna yell back. Yell through the storm. Helmsman, what do you see back there?
I didn't see anything yet. He's still heading that way, but he'll let you know as soon as he sees it.
Okay, I want his respect. I want his respect. You know.
Oh, you earned his respect. He hasn't let go of that wheel and except for to go to sleep. And the only person who touches that wheel besides him, Captain doesn't even touch that wheel. Only person that touches it is the first mate.
Okay, all right.
So you earned his respect. That's for sure. In fact, you get an inspiration.
Hell yeah.
Because you're like fucking knocking this out of the park. Anyway, okay, so we have so Typhoon, you're holding it steady. You got this. You held it steady for three rounds. You're able to tie off this thing. You're not even gonna have to worry about this sail anymore. So you can choose to do something else now. You got it.
Oh, there's just gonna be no one at the wheel.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit around and maybe work out a little bit.
Okay. And
He works out.
So, Daniel, you fail. You get slung across or like 5 feet away from this sail, and it falls down, and the wind's just hitting so hard it just starts ripping that sail apart. It starts tossing your boat even further, rocking it even more.
All right. That's
all right, David. Would you roll your sleight of hand?
All right, hold on. 9.
You're finally after all of this shaking around, and you just happen to luck out and just a glizzy or a deconstructed glizzy, so a hot dog bun, some condiments, falls out of the fridge after this boat just keeps shaking back and forth. Maybe next turn you'll be able to put one together. All right, everybody, the wave is hitting the thing. I want you to roll one more check.
Do I need to do it if my sail just got ripped to shreds? I mean, that bitch. If it's ripped, it's useless at this point.
You should try to do something because it's getting ripped to shreds, but it's still slinging this boat around. It's in the process of getting ripped to shreds. It's just not like it exploded.
Can one use bardic inspiration and inspiration at the same time?
You can.
Do you have inspiration?
Okay.
I just gave it to him for rolling.
Oh, crazy!
Like 25s, like 3 times in a row.
Yeah, that's fair.
All right, so
that is something I feel like we need to do more while we play. Is actually get inspiration and use inspiration, because I think I held it for like 3 fucking months the last time Yale gave it to me.
Yeah, I held him for a long time in the past.
Okay.
2d6s.
So no, you will you'll get +5 from the using your inspiration because it just gives you advantage, and then you'll roll your d6. So. Okay. So you got 11, then you got a 16.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Had to go back the other way, I guess.
So 16 is what you rolled. Where's Surge? Surge is a 16 as well.
Whenever Zach does an ability, can you make him as dungeon master say, "Let the kitsune guide you"?
He can say whatever he wants.
No, I said make his character.
No, I can't make his character say anything. It's just his decision. Okay, sorry, you distracted me. Where's Typhoon? Typhoon's also a 16. So okay, so a bunch of 16s that time. Got it. All right, Thundercat, roll another sleight of hand check to try to fashion this glizzy while the ship is rocking quite heavily.
25.
You fashion. In fact, you're so efficient at fashioning this glizzy. Once you finally found those ingredients, you actually make 2.
Now, can I try while the ship is rocking back and forth to just push them down my throat directly into my stomach without chewing or gagging?
You can. I'm gonna say you go ahead and do it. 25.
Oh, that's
you go
not
ahead.
even a check. Oh my god. Okay.
Not for Thundercat, it's not a check.
You goddamn right.
That's your special feat. That you have you automatically succeed any deep throat check.
The,
All right.
the glizzy guzzler.
The glizzy guzzler. that's the name of the title that gives you that feat.
Yeah,
Anyway.
honestly, I feel like I should have given you titles at the end of that for
Gravin died. He didn't get one. He was
Glizzy
weak.
cannibal guzzlers, or cannibal
Yeah.
glizzy guzzlers, or some shit in that order, because
Yeah.
y'all motherfuckers.
Yeah, we did. We guzzled a lot of glizzies. We ate a lot of people in the fashion of glizzies. Anyway, okay, start with Yale. You got a 16. So you see, after the wave starts tipping up, you're able to perceive with enough time to warn them that this is going to be a rough wave. This one is this could easily tip the ship over. So I'm going to tell you, since you rolled high enough, that everyone's going to have to roll a strength check to hold on to the ship. So you can let everybody know that if you want. But, if in character.
No way. All right. Everyone brace. This is going to be a really big one. It's coming.
All right.
Where's
So
Thundercat? She's used to bracing for big ones.
Oh, I don't brace, baby.
all right. So that's Gale's. Then we have another 16 for Typhoon. So finally, after being able, no, what were you doing? You were just chilling, right? Because you already got your sail
Yeah.
good to go. So you were just big chilling.
Oh, okay.
Did you want to do anything? While you were
No.
chilling before? No. Okay.
He wouldn't help anybody out.
That's fair. Who else got the 16? Was it? Typhoon got the 16? It was, yeah. So you're struggling a little bit. You're like, oh, and maybe Azure Bones was helping a little bit more than you thought, because even if it was just his moral support, that safety net that he provided, you're getting a little performance anxiety. You're like, you're still holding true, but you hear that he's about to this wave's about to it could capsize this boat. So you're doing your best. You're doing pretty good, but we'll see if it's enough. Mako, you're about how do you so you succeed your check. Do you want to do it in any specific way, or do you want to
All right, so I get slung back, right? And like
about 5-10 feet, yeah.
Yeah, I get up. I get this I'm gonna get this shit face on, and I make my way back 5 feet to where the rope was, and I try to grab it out of the air if it's swapping around or whatever it's doing, and I'm gonna do my best to get that tie tied down for the rest of the sail that might be furled, unless I got a whole nother round because it kind of maybe came down a little bit or some shit.
So yeah, it got torn up a little bit, but you kind of get it back under control. You were able to pull it back closed. Is that
Do I have to wait
check?
one more for a tie off?
Yeah. You'll have to wait one more.
right.
David, do you want to do one more? Are you still trying to make glizzies? What are you doing?
Let's see. I want to chug. I just want to grab a barrel of ale to wash down these glizzies, and I'm just going to chug as much as I can in one breath. I want to chug with nonstop, just guzzling it down my throat.
Perfect. Roll a Constitution saving throw.
All right. 12.
You're able to guzzle like a solid 2 or 3 ales worth, pints, before you start.
Damn. Okay.
You don't get drunk, but you kind of cough up a little bit into the barrel. So at this point, the Azure Bones has gone to the back of the ship to check to view out the back to see if anything, and he screams out to the rest of the party. He says, "Oh shit! There's another wave! And the front wave and the back wave both slam into the ship at the same time. I want everybody to make a strength saving throw.
Is this so? There's two different waves coming from different directions.
Yeah, there's winds going in every different direction. That's why the kind of
Could-
shredded the sails.
Could I roll a perception or some check to see if this is a primordial fuckage?
Roll your strength check and then maybe.
All right. 20.
Okay. All right. So is that everybody's strength check? Thundercat, what'd you roll? I can't see yours for some reason.
What role am I doing for this?
A strength saving throw.
Strength saving. Oh, damn!
Oh, did everybody else do a strength check?
I'm just gonna fail it. It's.
Just
I
do a
got a
strength check.
0.
I didn't roll a saving throw,
Strength, and I rolled
It's
a
probably-
1.
but it's the same.
probably-
Yeah, I was about to say
it's
it's literally
fine.
the same. I only have
I think
plus
everybody
one.
rolled a check. It doesn't hurt my feelings. It's probably the same for
Sometimes it
everybody
is
anyway.
different. So if people rolled
It
a
is.
different one, for me it is the same though. So
It's fine. It would probably be 1 or 2 points different. We're level 3. It's not
yeah,
that deep.
depends on proficiencies and shit.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. Typhoon, you're able to hold on tight, chilling wherever you went. You went to a place that just happened to have some stuff, and you were holding on tight to that thing. Surge, you get thrown off of this boat. The wheel spins hard left and then hard right, slings you right off the edge.
Yeah, damn.
Caught.
Off the edge of the boat or off the edge of the
Oh,
crate?
sorry. It's Cott's the one that's holding the wheel. Yeah, it flicks you off the nose of the boat into the air, and then when the boat rocks the other way, you fall straight into the water.
Ooh,
Cott, you
all right.
barely hold on to the wheel, and it's well, no, you hold on the wheel pretty good, but it's giving you struggle. It's going left, it's going right. You're not sure if you can hold on to this much longer.
He went overboard in a storm.
She.
Is that what I heard?
Yes, Surge has gone
He?
overboard.
Oh, sorry, okay.
Mako, you're able to just hug this mast, and you're barely able to hold on. Well, no, you hold on fine. You got a 20. You hold on fine. You got solid grip. That your instincts were.
Could
right
I
there.
flavor text this that I just turtle and like go into my shell on the ship somehow and
Sure, okay.
like stay still for
Sure.
some weird way?
You go into your turtle shell, and it slings you against the not balcony, the railing, and you get lodged in the railing, so you're stuck in there and you don't fly out.
All right, nice.
Does that work?
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
Yeah.
And Thundercat. Now nobody else sees this because Thundercat went into the kitchen, but Thundercat gets thrown against the wall, the window, so hard she flies through this window. And not only it's just big, so it destroys the window and creates a huge hole in the
There's
side.
a window in here? Oh, come on.
So she gets slung out of this
Yeah,
boat.
I'm about to say, how big is this
Hey.
window though? She's a big gal, isn't she?
She breaks a hole through the wall where the window
Oh,
was.
okay. Like it didn't matter if the
You
window
take-
was there. She was going through
You
it.
take 5 damage, Thundercat, and you are slung into the sea.
Okay.
All right.
I'm also in the sea with you, Thundercat. Maybe we can survive together.
And this and after this happens, let me see. Actually, I should do a check for them too. You see that as your bones is barely holding on to the back of the boat. He's holding on to the railing, but he looks like he might be thrown off pretty soon too. The captain is gone. You didn't even see what happened to him. He's just not there anymore.
Okay. Do I say anything sassy to the sea as I'm being flown
Yes,
in? Do
you
I have
say whatever
time?
you would say whatever you want. If
I go.
This seems like 2 of our party members are about to die. Like
hold on.
a few
Oh,
hours.
I have
in.
Lightning Cat ready. Lightning Cat's ready to come in.
I don't know what that is, but
I can breathe underwater. So
Ah,
Saying.
Lightning cat. Henry is up there. He's hanging off of the upper deck where like the captain's quarters is. He's hanging off that railing with just by his foot dangling down. And also none of you have seen Skipper in the past 5 minutes.
So did we
You
not
were paying-
see this storm coming already, like earlier on, to like try to avoid it?
It was a big storm, man.
The big storm. All right, interesting.
All right, so now there are. I think everybody's been thrown overboard, but
Me?
Azure, no, you, Typhoon's good, and Azure Bones and Henry, I believe, right?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think you guys have enough people, so we're just gonna railroad it for just a second, okay? I don't think you have enough people to pass the next check.
Yeah, probably not. You just like threw like a quarter of our crew overboard. Oof, that's not
So
cool.
the way,
Yeah,
so
I
the
was in
way-
the fucking kitchen. I thought I was in like the very center of
You
the
rolled for
goddamn
that one.
ship.
I thought you'd be good too, but you don't. You rolled in that one, so you.
Like, wouldn't it be easier being in the boat? Like, I have to go through a wall.
And
I
you
rolled a
did.
0. I guess anything can happen with 0. Yeah.
You're
so the
the
waves
force of your
crashing-
mass just going at the wall. It couldn't handle how, how strong you are. Yeah, we'll just say that.
Yeah, strength. So the waves keep hitting you for the next 20-30 minutes, and you guys try your best to control the masks, and but with the hole caused in the kitchen and the water coming into the ship, y'all aren't able to do it, and the ship capsizes, and y'all are all sent underwater.
Wait, the ship capsizes?
Yep.
All right, well, I guess I'm glad I can fucking hold my breath for an hour.
So
Oof.
we're going to say everybody passes out in the stormwater except for Yale, and if you're gonna hold your breath for an hour, you won't pass.
Yeah,
out.
no, I mean, if I'm in the water, I'm
I
gonna
can
do
breathe
I'm gonna do
water.
my thing.
No. We're gonna also say so the ship is capsized and a bunch of people are in the water.
As we're going down, I'm like, God damn it, son of a fucking bitch!
I want
My
both of y'all-
positive sunshine array is dimming a little bit. I'm starting to become negative
Only
about
a
our
little.
ship sinking.
All right, I would like the two of y'all to roll a perception check.
Wait, the two of us who.
Yes, the two people who
Wait, isn't 3 of us that can breathe underwater? Or well, I can't breathe underwater, but I can hold my breath.
Yeah, so the three of y'all roll a perception check. Sorry, I forgot that Yale said that he can breathe underwater too. All right, let's see.
It'd be really weird if water genasies couldn't survive
All right.
in water.
With a 22, Cot, you can see. Let's see. You can see Skipper, and you can see Thundercat. And you have time to save one of them. Which one are you going to try to save?
Oh God. Skipper or Thundercat. It is canon that Skipper dies.
Damn. Okay. Well, obviously I have to save Thundercat.
You're gonna
So
save-
we can all like collectively like only
Choose
save one person.
Yes, each of you gets to save one person.
Oh, okay. So
So
Um,
so Cot, you're gonna try to save Thundercat, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I guess I'll try and go for Skipper.
Oh wait, hold on. You each see different things.
Oh, okay.
So you weren't thrown off at the same spot.
Gotcha. I'll wait.
Okay. So, Surge, you can see the captain, and you can see what's your name? Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Typhoon.
And Typhoon. Okay. Ooh. All right. I have only known Typhoon for 2 months, and the captain for 2 months as well.
Yep.
Tough decision. I guess. I guess I'm
Breathe
gonna go for
underwater, too.
Typhoon because I think the captain. is a seasoned sailor. He probably has a better chance of making it up to the surface than Typhoon does.
All right, and since you only rolled a 13, Mako, you're only going to see Skipper.
So you're telling me just so I'm I gotta ask. You're telling me I can't pull a Harry Potter in the Triwizard Tournament and try to
No.
save both the
No.
Damn.
Aw.
I like that reference.
He does pull it off.
So, would you like to save Skipper?
Who saw Skipper? Besides me?
Mako Solwyn.
Is Skipper the only one I saw?
It's the only one you saw.
Well, if he's the only one I saw, I will start heading towards Skipper.
Okay.
If by chance he sees me as well, heading that way, I might help.
He's unconscious. All these people are unconscious.
No. I mean, if Cot sees me heading that way, maybe he'll choose to go the other.
He
get the other
already
one.
chose Thundercat, so it's fine.
Okay.
All right. So you were able to save both party members and Skipper.
Where's the captain
So-
though? We don't know where he's at.
Somebody saw him. He's in the water, but they chose to save someone else. Nobody
Oh.
saw Azure Bones, unfortunately.
But Azure
Did he
Bones
have
can breathe underwater, right?
He can.
Yeah.
And nobody saw Henry. So
Can the hippo
Um,
hold his breath for a while too? Do they have? Because I mean,
I have no
hippos are water creatures, are they not?
I would say that might be a little bit metagaming. I don't know if your character would know that or not. If you'd like to,
Guys, when we go
Yeah,
to the
I w-
kitchen, I'll be right back.
I was just
Okay.
curious on a player to DM level,
Oh, yeah.
like
I don't
would
know.
that not potentially be a thing? But I could be
I-
wrong. I'm not a
This-
fucking hippo expert.
this is the first gift character I've ever met or made. I mean,
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, no worries. At the end of the day, you make
it's not
whatever.
big- it's not
Yeah.
a big deal right now.
Yep.
All right. So, you know that you were pretty close to this island, and you know the general area of which this island goes or was while you were sailing. So, I'm assuming y'all would like to try to make it to the island.
If possible. I'm going to surface with Skipper on my back.
Okay.
And give him air so he can breathe. And I will swim across the top of the water as much as I can to head towards this island.
All right, I'm gonna simplify this next one. We're just gonna do this whole check as a you can pick a acrobatics, an athletics, or a nature or a survival check. Pick one of those four. The three of you that are conscious. I don't care which.
Which checks did you say?
Athletics, acrobatics, nature, and survival.
Okay.
Pick whichever one. Just flavor it as the way you're doing it.
Yeah, I already flavored mine. I'll be right back though.
Acrobatics, athletics, survival. All right. Well, they can catch up when they get back. So all of you pass your checks. So, Serge, how would you like to use your survival to get through this situation?
All right. I want to follow the path of the current. Like, I want to feel the current and just kind of like just do minimal movements to try and go with it towards the island.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Daniel said he got up. So, Cot, how would you like to try to do this? Use your athletics to get this done.
I'd look for some maybe like the remnants of the ship, maybe something big enough, like a floating something big enough to put Thundercat on, and look for the others, and then push the makeshift quote unquote raft towards the island.
I mean, I think Thundercat is her own makeshift raft, to be fair. But
But she don't float.
All right. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, and we'll ask Daniel how he did it when he gets back. So, after several hours, that's how close you were to this island. You were closer, even closer than you thought. You almost made it. Y'all all make it to the island. With the whole party makes it, and with Skipper, the three of y'all who were awake and saved everybody all have 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay, how do you do that on the character sheet?
Uh,
Or you just have to know?
I think it's
Keep it-
no,
under.
it's conditions.
Yeah.
Hit conditions, and then
Oh,
it'll
okay.
exhaustion 1 through 6. You'll hit 1.
Yeah, we rarely actually use
Gotcha.
exhaustion, so it's interesting to see it actually being used. Because most of us are like, nah, we're not gonna do shit that we have to get exhausted for.
Where do I find conditions?
It is right under your health points. And you'll click on.
Oh,
Yep.
looked right over.
Daniel, you're back, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. You succeeded your check. You now have 1 level of exhaustion. But how did you get out of that situation using that check? Like,
Oh, I thought I already flavored it. Yeah, I did I dove in, I grabbed old boy, I floated to the
Okay,
surface, so he was on my back, as I was swimming like a turtle swims.
like doggy styles. At least that's what I'm picturing.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
I'm
We'll
just
say
like
you get
floating.
there 5 minutes after everybody else. But that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I am
Okay.
slower than them, I think. I only have the 10. I was mistaken. I was on fucking Zach's character sheet earlier when I was reading
Oh, okay.
shit like a dumb fuck. But yeah.
Gotcha. All right. So the three of y'all all have a level of exhaustion. The people you saved are in stable condition, although Thundercat looks a little beat up, rough around the edges maybe. But you made it. You made it to the island.
Are
Your ship
any of them
crashed.
unconscious? Do we need to like medical check them or anything?
They're unconscious, but they're stable. You can. I'm not gonna make you roll a check. They'll probably be up in the next hour or two.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go pee. You all made it to the island, and I will describe the island as soon as I'm back.
Now, damn, if I knew you were getting up, I would have
I'm
waited
gonna
to
pee
get
as
up.
well.
Sorry, I'll only be gone. For like
Yeah,
2 seconds.
that's kind of why I want us maybe to like maybe do some like scheduled breaks potentially or some shit. Just like I hate getting up every now and then and missing stuff, but being asynchronous is also a thing that keeps the game going. I just feel bad when I come back and I'm like, what happened? I can't hold my pee for 4 hours. I'm sorry, guys. Silence is beautiful.
All right.
That was a quick PP.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little tinkle.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, is everybody back?
Oh yeah, your office has a bathroom
Yep.
off of it, doesn't it?
Cool. All right.
Just a heads up. I probably have 15 to 30 minutes left, and I gotta sleep.
Okay, no, that sounds
Okay.
good because I gotta cook dinner for Jess anyway. So, I'm going to. How about I describe the island that y'all just washed up on, and we'll call it there. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to end right now. I'm just saying that. Just heads up. I just yeah. Or wherever.
Well,
Yes, you
got
know
to
I
like
have to end
10.
15 to 30. You make the call.
Okay. Okay.
I would like to play another
Um,
30 minutes, but if you can't, I get it.
Well, here. Okay. So you wash up on this island, exhausted. You can barely even barely stand. You sprawl out, and as you're sitting there next to your friends, you realize that it's a deserted island, as you were told, and the sand is all black sand.
Can I look?
Ooh.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. My bad.
As you glance up towards the main body of the island, you see a giant mountain protruding through the center of this island, and it's surrounded by jungle.
Can I look out into
Okay,
the ocean
okay.
and see if this island is surrounded by a storm as well?
You see the storm off in the distance that you were just in.
But if I look left or right off of the other coasts and the horizons, do I see storms on those sides too? Okay. So it isn't a
It's
storm.
a very large storm. It came past this island. Like,
Gotcha. Yeah, I was curious if it was on, like, if it surrounded this island, kind of like King Kong.
No. There was not a storm surrounding this island. Just a big storm that you happened to hit.
Gotcha. We were just unlucky.
Yep.
Sounds about right.
All right. So, what would y'all like to do?
I'd like to set up camp if anyone else is okay with that.
We just washed up on shore, pushed everyone up. Some people are still unconscious,
Yes.
and we're missing people.
Yes, you are missing people. You're missing the whole party is here and Skipper. Everyone else is missing.
Okay.
All right. Glad you made it, Skipper.
He's unconscious right now, but you know.
Oh, well, glad
Yeah.
Skipper made it, guys.
Yeah, Skipper made it.
So it's just the three of us that are conscious and
Yes.
exhausted and
Yes. You can
Okay.
try to wake up the rest of the party members if you'd like. You can start setting up camp. I already told you they are in stable condition. You don't have to worry about that. You sufficiently saved them.
Yeah, my biggest
Okay.
thing is our levels of exhaustion that fucks with us pretty heavily. So I would like to sleep so we can get rid of those.
Is that what the party would like to do?
Sure.
yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We just gotta find some shelter.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, if we're on a beach and we're pirates, this is probably where we camp normally, anyways. Just
Yeah.
do we need to do some stuff to like cut down some
Yeah,
shit
I
to
want.
build shelter?
I would roll me all three of you who are conscious. Roll me a we'll go investigation because you're looking for it.
Ooh.
Okay. So Surge and Maka. Well, okay, Surge, you're like, I could probably build a sandcastle. Like that'd probably work.
Yeah, guys, I can dig a hole in the sand. We can sleep in
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, definitely. Mako, you're like, hey, I could probably maybe cut down a couple trees, get some big leaves off of it. You know, it's a jungle, so there's a lot of fauna. You could probably build a makeshift shelter out of the stuff there. Cot, you noticed-
Sorry.
You noticed that there's actually there's an okay amount of ship wreckage. Like you're probably not the first ship that's wrecked here. You may be able to build a
I'm back.
shelter out of some of the wreckage if you wanted to go look through it.
Okay, I'll say let us gather some remnants, some scraps, and build some kind of cover here.
Okay.
Did I
Alright.
survive?
I go.
You did. You were saved.
You're
I-
welcome.
I follow.
You want to suck you off in character? I'll do it.
Cot. I
Maybe
follow
later.
Cot's lead. I'm gonna get that out before this goes deeper.
All right.
This might be the most diverse party we've ever had.
Maybe. All right. So
It is a lot of seafaring creatures, I think.
It is. But there's more races than normal. Normally it's like 2 humans, an elf, maybe a dwarf. Like,
True.
it just makes more sense, I think, to have more seafaring because it's
Actually, our first campaign had no humans.
The first one, if you're talking about the one with
That I was in.
Master Thero, he disguised himself as a human, so he wasn't
But he wasn't.
necessarily a human, but he was a human. That's what you guys
He was
thought
not.
for like the entire campaign, because I never changed
okay.
my form as a changeling from a human. Anyway, sorry.
So-
Go ahead.
Honestly,
Nick.
I
My
just
bad.
wanted your character to die. I mean,
all right. So,
'Cause you hated
how are
his
y'all
voice.
building the shelter? Are y'all digging through the wreckage? Are y'all cutting down trees, or are you gonna try to build a sandcastle?
I'm following Cot's lead. You're.
Okay.
I assume they're still unconscious, right?
They're still unconscious for now.
Yeah, okay.
But they're stable. Everyone's stable.
am I
Um,
conscious?
No.
No.
All right,
I'll-
so
I'll-
I'm gonna say about an hour will pass if all of y'all who are conscious would roll me a survival check.
Ooh, one of my better ones.
All right.
Who are conscious, so
15, 21, 13. All right. Yeah, I say y'all are making really good headway. At about an hour passes, both. Ooh, shit. Hold on. Ah.
I am good at headway.
Um. Uh. Let me see. Thundercat and Typhoon wake up, but you have no idea what's going on. And you look around and you see how I described the island. It's black sand with a
That's
huge.
racist.
That's fine. There's a huge mountain in the center of this island, and it's surrounded completely by jungle.
Damn, I'm dead. Mm-mm.
I don't think you're dead.
Fuck that sea. Mm-mm. Shit, this happened. Oh, I didn't go to heaven. Well, it ain't hell. Oh, damn.
And you both, when you wake up after kind of 5 minutes of being dazed and confused, you look over and you see your party attempting to build a shelter.
Oh, shit, I ain't dead.
You ain't dead. True.
I go up and I assume I had a long rest.
No.
Okay, well, what I do is I do an enthralling. Oh, I can't since I did have a long rest. Never mind.
Sorry, but you were on their backs for like what did I say, like 4 or 5 hours, something like that.
Oh, they must be
Well, you
exhausted.
said, yeah,
They
we all
a
have.
level of exhaustion.
Yeah.
You don't have that. You were passed out, but the 3 of them have a level of exhaustion. They're trying to set up camp.
All right. Well, I cheer them on. I'm like, woo, yeah, build a camp. Yeah. I'm so damp.
I'd be like, hey, how about you come over here and help us out with this
Oh, just tell back from what, dude.
construction?
You shut the fuck up, little baby. Slaps him, spits in his mouth. That's free, son.
Roll an attack roll.
I have -1,
Roll an unarmed strike.
and he
If-
has a
if you slap him.
17.
If you roll it unarmed, that's what you said you did.
All right, hold on. Hold on. I'm currently in Chasing Dead by Daylight. I can't.
While she's probably failing at attacking you, I'll just say
I do
But
spit in
y'all-
his mouth, though. I'm very good at that.
all right, you take 1d4 poison damage now. Because she's toxic as fuck. Anyway.
Yeah, I am.
All right, so
I turn the other cheek for now, but if this behavior keeps up,
Just-
I
Oh,
will.
it's going to happen, baby.
I will show you my wrath.
Uh-oh.
I try to be a positive person,
am
though.
not going to change who I be is.
Well, you be a
Thundercat
bitch.
don't care.
You be a bitch. That's who you are. It
Thundercat
seems
don't
like.
care.
How about you chill the fuck out and
And
help us?
that's my. Oh, I crit him actually.
How about you help us?
Did you really?
I
Did you really?
rolled a crit on my slap. I did.
All right, so she hits you after making this whole display, but it literally doesn't. You barely feel it. You still do 0 damage because you have -1 strength. So
If anything, I do an ego strike. I do ego strikes.
yeah, it hurt. She's all limp wristed, and you're like, you think, man, that was not what I was expecting.
Shake my
I thought-
head
I
and
thought that
walk
would hurt
away
more.
and ignore her. I don't use her services. I don't give a shit about her.
You couldn't afford it, baby.
I'm probably the richest person. I just gave the captain 50 gold so he could
Yeah,
I got it from him too. Yeah.
give
That's
you
true, actually.
use your services.
I'm just
so-
saying, baby. For you, it costs more. You,
mhm.
you couldn't
Because-
afford it. Mm.
I mean, I don't think you
All
can
right,
handle my turtle dick.
Turtle dick.
I'm the glizzy guzzler. I have that feat. The DM
All
said
right.
it.
It's
right.
like, all right, chill the fuck out.
Okay, so y'all build your shelter. As the day goes on, and we'll say it takes you most of the day. The 3 of y'all are exhausted, and Thundercat's not really helping, so it takes y'all most of the day to build a shelter. As dusk starts to set in, you have maybe 30 minutes left of daylight, so right before dusk, I guess. You see, there's some smoke billowing from the other side of the island.
like what we assume is probably a campfire.
There's some smoke billowing from over there. You're not sure? You
Well,
can
how
roll,
much? Is it like a forest fire amount of smoke billowing, or is it like a?
No, it's not a forest fire.
Yeah. Okay.
Not a forest fire.
Yeah.
Jungle fire. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever. It's just, that's kind of what I was getting at. Does it look like a smaller stack smoke or a larger stack smoke?
Mhm.
So who sees it?
All of y'all.
Okay.
Everyone who's conscious, everyone sees it. No check.
Hey, y'all see that shit?
See what?
And I point. That's smoke. Look at the smoke.
Oh. Is it a jungle fire or maybe there's people living here? You want to check it out?
Yeah. Let's do that. Let's check it out.
Hold on, did I miss something? Did we build the camp? I'm sorry.
Yeah, the camp is built.
Camp's built.
It is
See
now
smoke.
dusk. It took you basically all day. But across the other side of the island, and it would probably take you, depending on what route you took, it would take you a little while to get over there. It's not like a 15-minute
Yeah,
walk.
my character is saying let's check it out, but he isn't necessarily meaning that like right this minute
Yeah,
I was
thing.
gonna say we built the camp so we could rest.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe we send Skipper player to player.
No.
He's still unconscious. Actually, we'll say after about 2 or 3 more hours, he wakes up and he helps you build the rest of the camp.
No. Skipper isn't going anywhere. That little man needs to be here and safe. He is a kid. He does not need to be adventuring across an island by himself to scout for us. That's just death. That's death.
He cuts you
I
off. He's like,
in the boy.
I am not just a kid. I am a pirate. I've been a pirate for 3 months.
How old is he?
I can help. He's 14.
You did join younger than me, my friend, but still, at that age, no. No.
He's like, he starts arguing. He's like, no, I can do it. I can do anything better than you.
You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Are you threatening him or?
No. That's just me being like a friend saying something that he probably doesn't want to hear to him. But
Roll a persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay. It's one of my better checks.
Oh, he's convinced. He actually he pees himself a little bit because he thinks you're gonna. No. He
Wait, that's not intimidation. It's not intimidation.
He believes you. He believes you. He thinks he starts getting in his head like there's some scary shit in that jungle. There's some scary shit in that jungle. And he just goes back and starts setting up a campfire.
Yeah, as part of the flavor text, I just point to like my shell and how fucked up it is, to like give that extra little oomph.
Yeah. No, he believes you. He believes you. He's like, there's probably some crazy shit in that fucking forest.
Why do not we sleep and then we can go explore and see what the smoke is?
Yeah, agreed.
'Cause I am tired. Thundercat was not a light load.
All right.
How heavy are you, Thundercat? I'm curious.
so,
What's your weight? Did you put a weight?
600 pounds.
Oh my god, you're heavier than I am. Holy
Wait, sorry.
fuck.
I didn't realize she was that heavy.
Bro, my like
I actually have 2
really
levels of exhausted.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we rightfully probably should get 2 levels for that.
I'm a really strong swimmer, okay?
All right, so y'all are going to sleep. Is there any way you'd like to be doing this? Is there anything you want to flavor?
I'm sleeping with one eye open because of fucking Cot telling me his favorite dish was turtle soup.
Is there like a riverway nearby?
No one has gone into the jungle yet, so you are not sure.
Okay, at the shoreline. I'm at a shoreline.
You're at a shoreline. You're on the beach, setting up camp on the beach.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like 20 feet out into the water and then cast Thunder Wave to try to like concuss a shit ton of fish to death to come up to the surface so we can just grab them. Don't know if that's going to do anything.
You get 3 fish, and 1 sea urchin.
All right, I do that with all my level 1 spell slots and all my 2 level 2 spell slots. I got to feed people.
Yourself, you mean?
Okay, so you're doing that. Are you moving around, or are you just doing this in one spot? How are you doing this?
I'm doing it in a wise fashion in multiple different locations.
Okay. So you do this in how many spell slots are you spending? I'm sorry.
I got 5.
5. Okay. So you do this in 3 different spots, getting enough food, perishable food for 2 days. So you can probably be fed for 2 days before this food.
That includes my eating habits.
Yeah, you might eat it all. I mean, that's up to you. But this food will be spoiled in 2 days, but it's enough to feed all of y'all. You don't have to worry about food, even with your eating habits, for 2 days. On the
Could-
4th spot, as you walk up to go cast your spell in another spot, I want you to roll me a perception check.
Could we also make a barrel out or find a barrel on the shipwrecks to
12.
use what we did on the ship to freeze some of the fucking shit, what's his name? Surge could freeze them.
Yeah,
To
Go,
store it.
You're welcome to go scour any wreckage that you see. If you want to try to find a barrel, by all means, just roll a investigation. What did you roll, Thundercat?
I rolled a 12 for my perception.
All right. What spell was the 4th spell you cast?
Force?
The 4th one. You said you cast these spells.
They're all thunder waves.
They're all thunder waves. All right. When you cast Thunder Wave, how far out are you from the party?
About 15 feet from the shoreline.
Okay, so the party can see you. You hit. How big of a square does Thunder Wave? Sorry.
15-foot cube.
Thunder.
All right.
Jesus.
How does that hit an enemy? You have to roll an attack, or
It's just like an AoE. They do a con save.
okay. What's the con save?
14.
All right. I want you to roll damage for your Thunder Wave.
Okay. 16.
You do 16 damage.
Yeah. Oh.
You kill without them even realizing you were there. They were sleeping. You kill 2 giant crabs. They plop up.
Does that come to the food? Does that come to the food amount?
Sure. You have 3 days worth of food now, but and we'll say the 5th one too. So you have 4 days worth of food, but you have to find a way to preserve it for it to last more than today and tomorrow.
Don't we have a freeze, dude?
You do, and he's looking for a barrel, but I believe he failed. What did you get? You did not find a barrel. You found some pieces of barrels, so you think there may be a chance there was a barrel here at some point, but it looks like the waves broke them up. So you now have enough food for 4. Did I say 4 or 5? I said 4, right?
3.
Yeah, but then you had a whole nother thunder wave that you were casting. We'll just give it another day. So we'll say 4. 4 days worth of food, but it'll spoil after 2 days. So you need to figure out a way to preserve it. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty. Would y'all like to do anything else?
I want to, say a prayer for the camp and try and ward away any further storms. By praying to my God. And we don't have any buckets, so I can't fetch water or anything. Do we have a campfire?
Yes. Where is it? Skipper was tending the fire. He was starting the fire.
Okay. Well, can I go gather some kindling and bring it over and pile it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
You grab some kindling. You toss it on the fire. You help him tend to the fire, get it started.
I assume my investigation check failed.
Okay.
Sorry, I was up for a second.
It did. Yeah, it
gotcha.
did. It failed. You
Good.
found pieces of barrel, so you assume there was a barrel did make it here, but it got broken up by the wave crashing into it.
Gotcha.
But yeah, y'all have 4 days worth of food, but it will spoil in the day. So at the end of tomorrow, it will be spoiled, and you're using 1 day's worth of food to feed yourselves today. So
I look at the group. You're welcome.
Thank you for your gracious offering.
Shit, Thundercat get what she want. She want a food. She got food.
I look at
Your
Cot.
skills will be greatly needed here in the jungle.
Oh, I bet they will.
I look at
Alright.
Cot, and I give him kind of like a look like, Why is she saying thank you? Like, you're welcome to you. Why? Like, why didn't you say you're welcome? This is all in my head. Why didn't you say you're welcome to, or like, her? Like what? What's the disrespect? It seems one way here.
It's fine.
Don't
It's
question
fine.
Thunder. Don't you question Thundercat?
I see the side. I say I do enjoy crab. Thank you.
All right. So y'all go get ready to take your long rest, or just go ahead and take your long rest, and I'll say you sleep through the night. You said you're keeping one eye open, so you're keeping watch. Daniel.
One eye open is mostly just like a bluff on like
Mhm.
I'm making sure fucking
So
Cot
you're
doesn't
not
try to kill me in my sleep to cook me up.
okay. So you're not keeping watch. You're just sleeping with one eye open.
Yeah. Like figurative term, not literally.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
I'm gonna gather a few leaves to make a pillow and fall fast asleep after
Okay.
eating my fill.
Okay. So your sleep. All right. So everybody's going to sleep.
Yep.
All right. Y'all have a nice long rest. Everybody take a long rest.
All right.
Yeah,
Sleep with a
nice.
cozy fire, full belly of fish.
Alrighty. So we will probably end it there.
Gotcha.
Y'all made it to the island. Probably not quite as you planned, but you did make it. So I will add another side mission. Find the crew.
Find the crew. Okay.
So you're looking for the captain, Captain Scruffy. You're looking for Azure Bones, the helmsman, and you're looking for Henry, the first mate. You were able to save Skipper, so he's with you. He's helping tend to camp. And then the whole party is still together.
Do we also have the other
Hell yeah.
one about finding the other crew or whatever?
Yes, you still have that as a side quest. That hasn't even started. I guess it's technically starting now.
So we have two find crew missions, but one's our
Yes,
crew, one's a random
Yes.
person's crew.
Yeah, he asked you to find information on that crew. He doesn't really expect them to be alive. That's what he said. He just wants to know what happened to him. He wants closure. That mission is from the captain specifically. So if something has happened to him, there's not a lot of point in that. But
Oh, gotcha.
it is something to look out for while here on the island. So just as a recap, y'all made it to the island. You no longer have a ship though. You are looking for 2 relics, and you're looking for your crew, and you're looking for anything. What you call it? You're looking for any info on the captain's past crew, and there's also some smoke billowing from the other side of the island, rising up into the sky.
That's the past crew over there, bros. That's it. I think that might be them.
Yeah. When we wake up, we can gather our supplies and venture over there and see if we can find out if it's really them.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Cool. Well, I think that went well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thundercat had a great time.
Sorry for
I
the
had some
setup at the
glizzies.
beginning.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. It's all set up now, so it'll just be like
Yeah.
click and play pretty much.
Yep.
So that was literally just the setup. You have 2 more pretty large encounters. This could last 3 sessions.
It's 6. It's gonna be 6, bro. With RRP, it's gonna be 6. That's what I said. It was like 2 or 3 sessions at max. 2 or 3 at max for these 2 encounters, and then y'all drag that shit out for 6 sessions. Like every time it happens.
Yeah. So I have basically 2 kind of dungeony-esque type encounters. and then some random things that can happen depending on where you go. So,
Yeah.
and obviously anything that y'all decide to do, if we will be doing. So,
Yeah. 6 sessions.
And-
I'm thinking. I'm like.
and another thing, you probably are gonna need to figure out a way to get off the island since you lost.
Yeah, that's.
Okay.
I was thinking that. Like, we lost our ship. That's like oof.
So,
Was
but
that,
there's smoke on the other side of the island.
Player to DM, was that planned? Like that the
that
ship got
we-
lost, or was it like a
you
thing
could
that
have
could?
saved the ship.
I
will say, Thundercat not helping did not help the situation.
Yeah, sounds about right.
You,
I mean, Thundercat do what Thundercat wants.
true.
Thundercat should have fucking got killed and not saved.
Listen, you've already been slapped by the cat. Don't bring this wrath.
Literally took no damage. It's just like, but yeah, no, it was definitely fighting a losing battle because you failed 5 checks.
I gave you all an inspiration, by the way.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't helping us. It was an
He used it
automatic
wisely.
failure
It helped.
every time.
Yes, you failed 5 checks.
Jesus.
Okay, what checks were these? Were these like sleight of hand, athletics?
They would have been I think investigation is what I had you rolling, right, Yale? I can't remember.
Yeah, investigation.
Yeah. So they would have been investigation checks. If you were in that spot, if you went to a different spot, they would have been a different check.
Okay, what would they been in the other spots again? Just
it would have been an athletics or an acrobatics, according to which.
So -1 and -1. Okay.
Hey,
Hey, -1's better than nothing. Like,
Listen,
guys are pretty
Thundercat
close.
was in the galley where she is queen.
Yeah, you
She's
guys were
queen
pretty
anywhere.
closely succeeding without Thundercat. So if Thundercat passed like 1 or 2 checks, you would have been fine.
I passed my glizzy sleight of hands. One of them.
You did. I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything, but y'all brought it up. So, hey, I think the campaign is actually better this way. You have you have extra missions now. So
yeah, we just.
Well, when do you want to play next? I have way too much shit going on Sunday, so I can't do Sunday. But
yeah,
I can do Saturday or another day next week.
I go back to work on Sunday morning, so I'm off till then. If some people want to play,
Sunday morning at what 6 a.m. So Saturday night won't be as good for you.
No, we can play a little bit earlier if people are available Saturday.
This Saturday, I'm pretty sure I have plans. It's my niece's birthday, and I think we're going to Chattanooga. And I don't know if I'll be home in time for D&D. As I said quite a few times, Saturdays is like a 50-50 if I am available or not. Sunday, 100%. I don't do shit on Sundays. I'm there.
Yeah, that's I mean that's fine. If there's a day that works out for everybody else before then, I can probably make it work. Tomorrow I'm having lunch with somebody, but besides that, actually Jess is off tomorrow, so I probably can't do tomorrow. But any day after that, I don't really have plans. I can make it my plans, you know.
I mean, I do Friday, Saturday, or sometime next week. Weekday next week. David, when are you free?
Yes.
Yes. Like,
Should we
tell
do? Should we do one of those polls like Yale did a while back, where we can all put in what days work for us, and we find the day where?
Yeah, I mean, I did it as well for the last one. It's if it ends up in a draw again, it's just fucking annoyance for the DM trying to pick a day. Personally, out of experience.
Well, okay. What about Friday? It sounds like there's 3 Fridays.
I can't. Taylor and I can't do Fridays unless Taylor's okay with us skipping Magic. We have standing Magic plans on Wednesdays and Fridays every week. That's like literally outside of Saturdays is our like optional day. Those are our like set days that we can't make it is Wednesday and Friday pretty much every week.
Gotcha. Okay. It might not be this week. It might have to be next week then.
We did play D&D within like 3 days of one another.
Yeah.
So this is like the shortest I think we've ever played back to back. But
I think so. We can definitely do. I could probably do. Not this Thursday, but next Thursday, which is the 22nd. I could do that day.
that sounds fine for me. If
Which
everyone
day?
else is Okay with that?
22nd.
It will be.
Well, Taylor, you're gonna be vacation, aren't you, at that time?
Oh yeah. Well, you guys
Yeah,
please feel
I
free
am available.
without me.
I'm free though.
It
Taylor.
will be. It will be an earlier session at 5 a. I have to be at work 5 a.m. So we'll probably only do like a 6 to 8:30. But we
Gotcha.
can definitely play that day.
Sounds good. Sounds
Yeah,
good.
sounds good.
Sounds good to me.
Next the Thursday after next.
All right, cool. So we're just waiting for our jungle adventure.
I mean, if we can mostly do Saturday, I'll let y'all know if we may be able to come back. But we're supposed to be in Chattanooga at 12, and I assume we're going to be there for a little bit. And I don't know if we're doing anything after, but if for some reason we do get home earlier enough, we will be free on Saturday if everyone else is as well. So,
Well, we'll play it by ear. We'll plan for that Thursday, and if an opportunity arises, we can play.
Sounds like a plan, Stan.
yeah,
Cool.
sounds good.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna go make dinner. Thanks, man. Thanks everybody. It was fun. And
Yeah.
I will talk to y'all later.
Good session, man.
See you, man. Thanks for
Man.
running the session.
I'm enjoying it so
Thank
far.
you. Thank you for bringing Thundercat to life. We got to level up, yeah?
No.
Oh.
I'm curious, David. When are you gonna play a character? I mean, Elithos and the other
Good
one
night,
work
good night.
too, but the one shots, I feel like you go the most abrasive characters you can.
Bonita Extra Grande wasn't
Shit in the
abrasive.
floor. You're talking about the
I'm also
centaur, right?
Okay, now
She
first,
shit in the
first of all,
floor
I
on my first
used
time
her- I
DMing,
first
man. You were
used
like the first
her-
thing is I shit in the floor of this dude's tavern, and I was like,
I used her at the fighting pit initially.
oh my god.
That's right. Yeah, I remember. Onida.
Now, also, for like 6 sessions, Gooch Stank was a model teammate who never lost, but the one time Savage is like, I have this one here to basically say you have to lose, because he put his team to Goro at level 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, now keep in mind, Gooch Stank never lost a fight, and just basically Gooch Stank smash. I mean, let's be real, I played a Barbarian. Played an Orc Barbarian.
Yeah, that's what barbarians
who
do.
else?
Right there with you, man.
Yeah,
Fun.
thank you, sir.
Fun.
Now you, sir, have been given some evidence to the contrary. Do you accept this evidence and
I just think that
retract what
David
you
wants to have some crazy fun because for 2.5 years he played Archelius, and he was, while he had fun with Archelius, he was more of a rigid character.
Yeah, but bro also had the craziest initiative I have ever seen in D&D in the last like 6 or 7 years of
only
playing.
unarm attacked the fucking Shadow King.
True. Yeah.
That was fair.
So,
That was your
the
choice.
initiative,
That was
that's not like the most important stat.
But it is nice when you go first and you aren't last and you haven't gotten hit like maybe 4 times before it's your turn and you're like, fuck, I'm almost dead on my first round. Let's try to do something here, which is tend to be my thing. Well, and I was out front. I was a fighter.
You charged into Sly Pence
Hey,
and Master
hey,
Owen fighting each other.
Hey, I'm a
Yeah.
fighter, man. That's my
You
job is to
did.
be up in there.
You.
What else am I gonna do?
Your job is to survive.
My
charged
job is to
into the
get in there and
spiders.
fuck. Like,
You in the forest. You charged into Hanselier.
I also didn't know he was gonna break open into like 40 million little fucking demon
Supposed
bastards.
to know, Daniel.
So, like, I thought I was just attacking a
You weren't
big
supposed to know.
baddie.
It's true. You weren't supposed to know.
Yeah, I didn't know that. I just was like, all right, I'm gonna attack this motherfucker and do some damage, and then it was like, oh, dude.
So are we going to retract the statement, your initial one, before we move on to these tangential topics? That I actually do take lower campaigns quite seriously, and at times, and I have given at least 2 examples right there. And Scotsman. I'm not that far off of Scotsman. I kind of just scream Scotsman and attack things, but I do the barbarian. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Scotsman
weren't as
and
bad with
attack.
Scotsman. Scotsman still had
Thank
his,
you.
his
So
things,
that's
but
I'm going to say 3 examples. Are you retracting your statement yet?
I don't know. No, I don't
Most
think
of our D&D campaigns, to be honest.
Go ahead. Did you cut out?
Hmm?
You just said most of them are D
Oh,
and D.
I said that. I mean, with like our main campaign characters, where he, pays like normal characters. That's like most of the D&D we've played.
It is, yeah. I mean that, like for sure. Like he hasn't been as
Again, for almost 2
crazy.
months as Gooch Tank, for a couple different one-offs with Bonita.
Dude, Bonita, you shit in the floor. I'm still like,
I
you shit in
went
the
to
floor
the mazes
immediately.
Bonita.
It wasn't
and I went
even
to the fighting
like
pit of
I was
Bonita.
trying to like get
That's
y'all to
2 for
even
3,
like just
homie.
due to like
That's 2 for
the
3.
starting
That's 2 for
stuff,
3.
and you're like, yeah,
Are you going to acknowledge
I
the 2
walk,
for 3?
I
Can you
walk
acknowledge
into
it?
the tavern and I just shit in the floor immediately, and
You
it's
can't acknowledge it.
I really can't, dude. As the
Then why are
person,
we having the conversation?
as someone who's DM'd only like 3 times, and you've been in all 3 of those campaigns, 2 of them have been the most toxic characters I've ever seen in D&D.
Gravin was not
Gravin-
that toxic.
Gravin was not that toxic.
And that's
homie.
at first he wasn't, but he became very toxic.
Out of
Yeah,
all
but the whole party kind of did.
Yeah, and that's fair.
Daniel, I'm just going to say it. If you're not even going to acknowledge anything to the contrary,
Hey, I
there's
said
no
your
point
long
talking
campaigns.
about it.
That's not you. You didn't do that.
So
I'm,
there's 0 short campaigns. You're saying 0? Is that?
I'm not
is that your
saying
number
0.
here?
I said most
So
of the ones
you're
that I
saying they
DM'd. That's what I corrected my statement a little later on. Is my
I would
points of
I would give
DMing,
you-
which has been very few. It's only been 3. We've done 3
I'd say
things.
1 out of 3. I'd say 1 out of 3. I'll give it to you. With
I don't know.
Bonita.
The last
I'll
one
give
was
you Bonita.
that last one was pretty fucking.
I
Y'all.
did not start the trend of the last
You
one.
did not.
That was
you
my
didn't,
fault, Daniel.
You
that
did
was
not.
his
I'm not
fault.
saying it's
And
your
I want you to know
fault,
for like the
It
first.
was,
but
that was my doing.
but
And also at the end, I died for that party. I died. No, I died for that party, Daniel. I did.
you
Also, I said,
died
"Please
because
kill
you're
this character."
retarded and drank like 40 fucking vials of
No.
frigid. Whoa.
I died because zombies ate me.
Yeah, nah, you're already on the path to death way before that point.
Now, granted, I also, quite frankly, did tell you I hated that character in all ways, so I was okay with him dying. I was.
I was okay with my character dying.
Yeah,
but
it seemed like most of y'all were okay with your character dying because y'all
Well, I
were.
didn't think it was gonna last that long. I thought it'd be like, all right, this is gonna be a fun, 2 to 3 sessions.
Yeah,
Me
that's
playing this like
That's what I thought about the
fucking
Gotham.
that's
That's
what I
weird,
exactly what I thought about
isolated
the
serial killer.
that's what I thought as well. But y'all dragged
You know,
that out for like 3
we
more
did.
sessions.
We definitely did.
Like
Like, if
also,
y'all
would've
the
just
only
ignored
thing-
the-
only thing
and
about
that's
the
on
Scott
us.
spinning through campaign, Daniel, that I can really give you is there was a disagreement we had over a window that was literally there.
Wait, what?
So
When?
there was a fight at the tavern, and the only disagreement we really had where you didn't approve was a window that was literally there.
Yeah, because you were trying to go through it, and I told you it wasn't big enough for you to fit into it.
You said it didn't exist.
No, I'm pretty sure if you're talking about the initial tavern in my first Tales of Elamar campaign, yes, I'm like 90% sure I told you the window is there. It's just not big enough for you to fit through it. It's a very
is inaccurate.
it's a stone slit in the stone that was built around
Daniel,
the bottom.
I clearly recall the argument was you saying there's not really a window there. Just imagine there's not a window there.
I think I may have said that after you fucking probably
All right, man.
pushed it.
Yeah, you
but-
have a good night.
Daniel, you're getting a little heated. I love you. I'm going to
Yeah,
go to
talk
bed
to
like the
you.
rest of them.
Sleep
Night.
well, y'all. Sleep well.
Yep. Y'all have a good
You
night.
good?
All right, everyone. That's the end of the night. I will talk to y'all later. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream, and we'll be back at some point. I think we're maybe next Thursday, but it may be sooner than that. But yep. Hope y'all enjoyed, and talk to you later.